Welcome to the Emery Spartan pregame show on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Brought to you by Landon's Diesel Service. Leave your truck in the hands of those who know diesel engines. Landon's Diesel Service at 540 South 300 West in Price. And now for tonight's play-by-play, let's join Jordan Buscarini and Travis Anderson.
Welcome into Emery High School basketball here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Jordan Buscarini alongside Travis Anderson. Always happy to be along with you on the evenings as we bring you Emery High School basketball. And Travis, tonight should definitely be a fun one.
Yeah, it should be a fun one here with the Lady Spartans taking on Grantsville, two teams that we've seen in the state, championship round where Emery's got the best of them a couple times.
Yeah, it seems like these two teams always find a way, right, to meet up with one another. I'm excited that we finally get it in the regular season.
Yeah, first time in a long time we get it in the regular season. Usually we're neutral site, and you got to go back to that throw we had, a year ago, 2 years ago. So back-to-back in those playoff games matchup.
It seems like in the regular season it's kind of been controlled by Grantsville, but when we get to the state tournament, Emery has had their number.
Yeah, Emery's knocked them off a couple times. Grantsville, we know, is the number one seed the 1 year. Emery got them. Grantsville had a chance at the buzzer. They came up short, and then Emery rode that wave to a state championship berth.
Well, let's get to an interview that we had with head coach John Famalo. This was before the season started, going into the first a little bit of basketball action earlier this year for the Lady Spartans. Here's that interview now with Coach Famalo.
Coach, always a pleasure. Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate you having me on, Jordan.
Yeah, Coach, quick turnaround. We were just talking football a couple of weeks ago, and now we're talking about girls basketball. How's that transition been? I think I ask you that question to start every single year, and I don't know if it changes or not, but how's it been going into 2025-26?
It's the same. It's always tough to make that transition when you're locked in on one sport, and especially you talk about boys versus girls. And so, like I say, last year it took me probably about a month to kind of figure out where I was at and what I was doing. And so this year, not playing that last week helped out a ton to kind of get focused a little bit on these girls and kind of what we're doing. So probably not as bad this year as it was last year.
I know that the tradition is definitely there. There's no question. I mean, that hasn't gone anywhere, Coach. And this is a team full of girls that have gone to the state championship game the last couple of years, fallen short, but still gotten to the dance. And I think that's what's important. When you look at the returning group and the amount of seniors that you have this year, how has that fueled them? Have you noticed?
Just a lot of confidence coming into the gym. I think the girls kind of know what's to be expected, and the expectations are high, but I think they recognize that, and they put in a lot of work in the off season on their own, and it's kind of shown in the gym. We've had couple really good weeks of practice, and so look forward to seeing what they can do on the court tomorrow.
We always got to start by talking about the senior class, Coach, and you do have a few seniors on this team and some girls that we have seen play some really good basketball over the past couple of years.
Yeah, no, Cabry Gordon, she started for us last year and came off the bench, 2 years ago, so she's got a lot of varsity experience, hit some big shots for us last year, and like I say, she's wanted to put a lot of time in the off season, and she looks really good. Looks aggressive, taking to the basket, shooting the ball well, so, I look forward to seeing what she can do this season. Megan, same thing. She played for us a ton last year and came off the bench. That point guard, really good ball handler, can get to the basket when she wants, and really good defender. And then the Hearst girls, they're just, they're really good, athletic. They can get around, they hustle, and give us a lot of good sparks last year coming off the bench. And so I say we're not real big with those four seniors, but they really get after it. It's probably one of the few groups I've had that defensively they can really get after it.
Obviously, that's kind of the staple, right, Coach? I mean, that's something you and I have talked about for so long, is that defense creating offense.
Yeah, and that's what you hope. Like I say, that's been one of the things we've looked at with this group in the past is where we're going to get the scoring, because sometimes they are a little unselfish. But I think it starts on the defensive end. If you can spark some things there and get them going defensively to spark the offense, I think it's kind of going to be our MO this year for sure.
I know it's always nice to have some size in the middle, Coach. And Aaliyah Cowley is back this year as a junior, and that's a girl that we saw really evolve, right? And you had to rely on her in some key moments. I remember talking with you about Aaliyah at the end of last season and just how excited you guys were at the development that you saw throughout her sophomore campaign.
Yeah, no, she gave in some big minutes, especially in that state tournament, and I think she kind of realized, oh, hey, this is kind of fun, and realized her potential, and did some things in the off season, I felt, to make her better. And she's coming to the gym with a really good attitude and kind of being a leader in the middle and doing a really good job there. So with her, and then Skylee Guyman, I mean, she's just an athlete all around. She's just a hustler and just makes things happen. She started for us last year. Between those two, kind of solidify our front court there. It's going to be kind of a fun thing to see because you got a little bit of size and you got a lot of quickness, and we can do a lot with that.
How's the length, Coach? I mean, you talk about the size. The length obviously is going to play a factor, especially if you want to get after it defensively. Is it going to be difficult for teams to go up over the top offensively against this team?
I think it is. I mean, I don't think we're real long for that fact, but I think we're going to get up in people and make it a little bit tougher for them. And then we've got some quickness to be able to, any ball you're going to lob up in the air, I got a girl that can go get it. And so, you take that chance of, they maybe get it over the top, but you're hoping they get a little bit of a lob pass that our kids can make a break on it and, wreak some havoc that way. So, like you say, it's kind of I got a lot of girls that can really move and get after it, so I'm really excited about that.
It's probably really difficult, right, Coach? You don't have a ton of time to put things together ahead of the season opener tomorrow, which we'll talk about in just a moment. And so really when you look at the last 2 weeks, we'll say the last 14 days or so, what is always the big emphasis for you as a coach to try to get this team prepared to go up and play a team like a Canyon View or like a Duchesne or a North Summit, who are some of the first few opponents of the year?
Probably just getting their legs under them. We played 3 games in 3 days, and so they're not used to it. So probably the biggest thing is conditioning, trying to get their legs used to getting up and down. And so we play a ton, scrimmaging a ton, and trying to get them kind of used to that. And then our base offense is getting up and down. Our transition offense is always a start. Like I say, these girls have been with me for 4 years, and so they kind of know. It was kind of nice to come to practice, and I've got a group that kind of knows what's happening, what's going on offensively, defensively, and so I feel like things are progressing a lot faster than they have probably in any year I've started. So I'm happy about that, and so hopefully these girls can continue that trend.
Again, right now being joined by Coach John Famala with the Emery Lady Spartan basketball team. Coach, just looking at what you guys have in front of you, you mentioned it, 3 games in 3 days, and then really only 1 game next week, then you get that Thanksgiving break, and so it's a lot of basketball in a really short period of time.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's tough to play that many games in a short amount of time, but I think it's good for us to kind of get us in shape, and we play some really good competition at the same point. And so I think we kind of know what we have and where we're at and what we need to work on probably after this next week and a half, because say we play 4 games in this week and a half, and then we take a break, which is unfortunate, and then we get back after it. But I think in these first 4 games, we're really going to have an idea of how good we can be and what we really need to work on, because we play some really good competition.
And that's a lot of the problem, right, with the winter sports season. It's so long, but there's so much stop and go.
Yeah, those breaks in between just seems like you get a little bit of rhythm, you get the girls' legs and conditioned, and then you take a break. And so it's always one of those things that you got to try to keep the girls in mind that when you're off, try to do as much as you can on your own to kind of keep that and not try to lose it. But inevitably, it's hard not to, unless you're really playing every day. It's tough not to lose a little bit of that.
It does look a little bit different, Coach, from a region perspective. I'm not sure if you like that or if you prefer the old region. Regardless, you had to add a few more games, right, because the previous region was so big, and now here we are back down to a 5-team region.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it last year, or the last few years. Just the fact that you played a ton of teams, and there were really good teams in our region. And, we have good teams in our region, we just don't have as many. And so that makes it tough to try to fill gaps in that season. And so, this first 2 months, that's what we're trying to do, is cram as many games in, because once we start region, those bye weeks are tough to find games that, we can, because other people run their region. So, I'm not real happy about that. Just, less games that way, and so you have to try to find more. And, that's what was nice about that other region. We had 2 games about every week, and then it was good competition. And so, I expect the same thing, out of this region. That's good competition, but I think it just has prepared us the last few years for the state tournament, playing that many games.
Let's jump to the first 3 games of the season, Coach. I mean, obviously the one that's going to stand out is the rematch with Canyon View, right? I mean, I don't think it's ever a bad thing to go up against a team like that right out of the gate.
No, it's good. Like I say, we played them in the summer, and they lost a lot, but they still have a lot of good players, and so we look forward to the challenge to see what they have and how we can compete against them and get another opportunity. So we'll just see how our girls respond to it. And I say I'm not putting a ton of stock in it, especially early in the season. I think the last few years we went to the Union tournament these last 4 years, and I think we won one out of the 3 games. And so, like I say, it's nice to be able to play good competition early, but you can't read too much into it depending on the results, what happens. You
have always figured out a way to get your teams to peak at the right time. That's something I admire most. I don't know how you do it, Coach. It seems like over the last couple of years that's kind of been the MO. You guys just start playing right at the right time.
Well, like I say, some of it is a lot of luck, honestly. I wish I could say, hey, I had the magic secret. I know what I'm doing. I don't. For the most part, the girls kind of figure it out and figure out what we're trying to do, and they find their niche. Everybody kind of figures out their role, and it just kind of works out. And so we've been really fortunate the last couple of years to be able to be on, in that last game. But, we can't take anything for granted. The girls got to know it's just nobody's handing this to you. Nobody's giving you anything. You got to continue to work hard, get after it. And, that's kind of what I've seen these last week and a half is our girls are just putting their nose to the grind and getting after it.
Coach, it's always great to get you on. Always fun to talk about the girls. I appreciate the time. Best of luck as you guys travel on the road this weekend.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, Jordan. Thank you.
You're looking for somewhere you could be proud to work. Komatsu is looking for you. Komatsu is a leading manufacturer of construction, mining, forestry, and industrial heavy equipment. Komatsu currently has openings for seasoned welders, journeyman electricians, and MSHA certified electricians, as well as master machinists. At Komatsu, not only will your skills be rewarded with competitive wages, but you'll also enjoy benefits like a robust 401k plan. Grow with Komatsu. Go to komatsu.com or call Tanner at 636-6150.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
The more things change,
the more they stay the same.
Yes, Mr. Automotive has a new building in Huntington.
But that just means the services they offer just got better.
Detailing and mechanic work are being added to the already great service Mr. Automotive had already offered.
And all deals are still done with the owner at the lowest prices possible.
New building, same best prices, and more auto services. Go to MrAutomotiveSales.com or stop by the dealership, 21 South Main, Huntington. Mr. Automotive, the best for less.
Imagine a smooth, hassle-free journey to the front door of your new home with the Driggs Mortgage Team guiding you every step of the way. Hi, this is Greg Driggs. Our seasoned experts understand the ins and outs of home financing and refinancing. Come visit us at our new permanent address, 8 East Main in Price, where we plan to be a staple for years to come. Start your journey today. Call 801-427-3577. The Driggs Mortgage Team, NMLS number 272076, Equal Housing Opportunity. Driggs Mortgage Team is a DBA of Premier Mortgage Resources, LLC, NMLS 1169.
At Oliver Law, we specialize in criminal defense and DUI. Everyone needs to know their rights. Let us guide you through the criminal justice minefield. At Oliver Law, we still believe in innocent until proven guilty.
In the heart of Carbon and Emery counties, Quick Realty is here to help you make the right move. Experience the future of home buying with our Matterport 3D tours, giving you an immersive look at your potential home from anywhere. Meet our dedicated team of local professionals, just real people who care, walking you through every step of the way. As a Zillow Premier and Realtor.com specialist, Quick Realty is your trusted expert, handling everything from residential, commercial, and mountain properties to property management. Your dream home is just a call away. Let Quick Realty help you find.
Auto Farm Price Ford has your next vehicle. They offer guaranteed lowest prices. Come check out the selection of Ford F-Series trucks, including America's most popular truck, the Ford F-150.
We have them all right here in Price. Stop in and see us for a different experience.
Transform your space with Spectrum Paint featuring PPG paint, the ideal choice for any home project. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors at your fingertips, from soothing pastels to vibrant primaries. Whether revamping a room or adding character to your exteriors, Spectrum Paint makes every brush stroke count. Dive into a spectrum where quality meets creativity and paint your world with us. Visit Spectrum Paint to find the perfect shade for your home today.
Picture this. A sudden burst pipe, flames engulfing your kitchen. Disaster strikes when you least expect it. But fear not, because Restore Wizard of Price is here to save the day. Their team of restoration experts is ready to tackle any fire or flood emergency from start to finish. They're not just here to fix the damage, they're here to restore your peace of mind. Don't let disaster catch you off guard. Call Restore Wizard of Price, 637-9165. Restore Wizard, the magic of a fresh start.
At A Perfect Smile, they specialize in transforming your smile with precision and care. From porcelain veneers and dental implants to orthodontics, crowns, and bridges, their expertise covers every aspect of general and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Jackson and his team are here to address even the most challenging dental concerns, helping you achieve a smile you'll love. Ready for a smile makeover? Call A Perfect Smile today, 637-2100, to schedule an appointment.
Looking for the perfect mattress? We've got you covered. At Bill's Home Furnishings, we have the largest selection of mattresses in eastern Utah, including the highly rated Serta Perfect Sleeper. And when it comes to price, we're competitive with anywhere in the state. But we're more than just mattresses. From quality furniture and home accessories to reliable appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house a home. Stop by Bill's Home Furnishings today, where selection, savings, and service meet. Right here in eastern Utah.
Discover the best in local flavor at Stewart's Market in Castledale and Main Street Market in Farron. Enjoy the largest fresh produce section around. Ripe, vibrant, and hand-selected just for you. The personal butcher ensures every cut is just right, and the deli delights with ready-to-eat favorites. Shop fresh, shop local, and taste the difference community makes. Only at Stewart's Market and Main Street Market. Come home to quality and hometown service today.
Looking for financial solutions? At Cache Valley Bank, they're here to help. Whether you need commercial loans, mortgages, or expert financial advising, they've got you covered. Visit them today on the corner of First West and Main Street. Cache Valley Bank, your partner in financial success.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Emery High School basketball on KOAL 107.3 FM at 7:50 a.m.
Welcome back in. It's Emery High School basketball here on 107.3 FM and 7:50 a.m. Jordan Buscarini alongside Travis Anderson tonight as we get set for the play-by-play call. And Travis, just looking at the way things are set up in this game. Again, it's an interesting one, right? It's one of those, what do we call them, a gauge game early on.
Gauge game early on, like you talk about. You finally get Grantsville. Seems like they haven't played in this gym in forever, so you finally get a regular season matchup here against Grantsville.
We take a look at the starting lineup tonight for the Emery Lady Spartans. And Travis, out of the backcourt tonight, we're going to see number 2, Carly Hurst. She'll be joined by number 11, Cabry Gordon. We'll see number 12, Megan Stilson. She'll handle the ball the majority of the game. And then we'll see number 14, Skyly Guyman, and number 34, Aaliyah Cowley. That's the starting lineup tonight for the Lady Spartans.
Yeah, for the Lady Spartans, they like to share the ball. You're going to see them work the ball around the perimeter. You're going to see them pound the paint. They're a very good outside shooting team, and then they can put the ball on the deck, get to their sweet spots inside the three-point line, and knock the mid-range down.
Always a treat to be here at the Spartan Center, and again taking on a very, very talented team. When we take a look at the Grantsville Cowboys, we have a new coach on the sideline this year.
Yeah, it's weird not seeing Coach Vera out there, who's been a staple of that program for a very long time, put Grantsville, into one of those powerhouses on the map.
And again, right now, the starting lineups being announced before we get rolling here at the Spartan Center. First home game of the season for the Lady Spartans. Emery will come out wearing their home white uniforms. Again, Emery, so far this season, it's been kind of a mixed bag. Talking with Coach Famalo early on, that matchup against Canyon View, always a lot riding on that. Not a lot riding on it early on in the season. But Emery did get the win. I'm sure that felt good, right? Going up against a team that you fell short against in the state championship a year ago. But 2-2 entering the season as they come into tonight's game. Starting lineup for the Grantsville Cowboys tonight, we'll see number 1, Hazley Hall. Number 2, Sadie Thornton. Number 3, Camry Allen. Number 14, Sadie Castano. And number 15, Emmy Butler. Tip is controlled by Grantsville out of the backcourt. Thornton puts the ball on the ground, and now the Cowboys are going to work the ball around the perimeter. Bringing Callie out, and she comes up with the first turnover. The ball game is still on the baseline. We'll see if Emery can move this ball effectively. Right as I say that, a quick turnover, and now the Cowboys are moving back the other way.
They're just trying to make a pass too far out into a crowded area, and it's a turnover.
Grantsville with a basketball. 3-point shot of the way, no good, a miss. Long rebound. It is ran down. Thought by Emery. Ball was tipped out of bounds, last touched by Grantsville. So the Lady Spartans are going to get possession once again.
50-50 ball comes in favor of Emery early on.
Lady Spartans bringing the ball up, have it knocked out of bounds, last touched by Grantsville.
It's twice now. They're trying to make passes where your guards, you're not coming up towards the ball. You're just waiting for the pass to float to you. You can't do that. That's an easy play to pick off, and that's a turnover waiting to happen. They got fortunate that it went out of bounds.
So Emery now to inbound on the baseline. Megan Stilson with the ball. Stilson holds top of the key, goes down low to Cowley. She'll kick out to the corner. Penetration inside now with the baseline. It's Guyman. Skyly gives the ball up top. Hurst wants to drive and turn the basketball over. Addie Hurst, getting the start tonight, not Carly Hurst. And Addie loses control of the ball. It's Grantsville in possession. They'll push it up the other direction. Drive, shot at the rim, good for 2, and we have the first bucket of the ball game. It comes at the 6:50 mark here in the opening quarter, and Grantsville's going to stick into the full court press.
Difficult shot with a defender right there, floats it high off the glass, up and in for the first 2.
First with the ball over on the right side. Addie will try a 3-point shot for the lead, no good. Box out, beautiful rebound by Allen down low for Grantsville, and now the Cowboys want to push. It'll lead to a 2-point bucket on the other end. No, but a foul. Skyly Guyman, the guilty party. 2 shots coming for Grantsville. Stops the clock at 6:23.
That Guyman just a little bit out of positioning. As the ball goes past her, she turns at the last second, tries to make a defensive stop. Clips her, sends her to the free throw line, prevents the 2 points, make her earn it.
First shot on the way, it is no good. So Hall with a miss on the front end of the 2-shot foul. Again, Emery trying to get above the 500 barrier early on in the season. Second shot for Hall is good. It's 3-0 Grantsville with a lead. Seems like these two always cross paths when we get into the state championship tournament. And again, Emery is at Grantsville's number. Grantsville enters tonight's game with a record of 2-1. Emery 2-2, and Grantsville will pick up a quick foul.
A silly foul. That far away from the basket. Those are cheap fouls you want to pick up early on in the game.
Emery in control, able to break the press. Hurst finds Cowley. Cowley wants to go into the corner. Now going down low, and a foul is called as Skiley was fighting for position down low. Ball's going to stick with Emery.
Just couldn't get a grasp of the basketball to go up and try to make an attempt. Fumbled a little bit, but fouled. Second team foul in the last 35 seconds on Grantsville.
Emery now to inbound from the corner. And a turnover off the inbounds. And another turnover for Emery. This one a little out of whack so far here for the Lady Spartans. We hit the 6:07 mark in the opening quarter. It's 3-0, Grantsville with a lead.
A lot of turnovers, not a lot of attempts at the basket so far for the Lady Spartans.
That's what Grantsville will do defensively. They can suffocate you. Cowboy basketball, three-point shot on the way, off the mark, and a rebound by Cowley down low. And we have a foul called, and that will go against Grantsville. And that'll mark the third team foul for the Cowboys. That's a big one at the 5:53 mark here in the first quarter.
Allen wanted to jump ball, thought she came in there and got all ball instead across the arm. 3 team fouls, like you said. Now you can be aggressive, try to put them in the penalty.
We will try to break the press once again. Still some of the ball. Gets it above half court. Finds Hurst. Hurst lost control of it. Another turnover. It's picked up by Grantsville. And now the Cowboys want to push. Ahead of the pack. Down low. Cowley deflects the ball. Comes down with it. So Grantsville appeared to have a clear shot at the hoop. Hall's shot deflected by Cowley. It remains 3-0. Emery with the lead as we hit the 5:30 mark here in the first. Cowley. Difficult pass. It's intercepted down low and then another turnover. Both teams right now struggling to find control on the offensive side.
Yeah, both teams erratic with the basketball, just trying to throw the ball into no man's land.
Shot for the tie. Good. Addie Hurst. She knocks it down from deep, and we're all tied 3-3. First bucket of the ball game for Emery comes at the 5-minute mark.
First clean look, and then they knock down the corner three.
Grantsville out of the corner. Hall lost the ball. It's picked up by Guyman. Emery can take their first lead. Stilson gives it up to Gordon. Gordon gets to the baseline. Has to dribble the ball back out. Gabriel wanted to kick it out, and it's intercepted. And now Grantsville can push the other direction. Allen lays it in for 2, and it's 5-3 Grantsville. So again, Emery having to break that Grantsville press. Ball is out of bounds. I believe last touch by Grantsville, so it will stick with Emery. Helter-skelter game so far, Travis. Both teams trying to find control.
Just trying to find some kind of, balance. Some sort of everybody settle down so the offense starts to flow. Right now, a lot of turnovers. It's back and forth. There's no flow.
Cowley down low. Shot at the rim is no good. Fights for her own board, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. And I believe it will stick with Emery.
It's a good deep touch inside the paint. Got to finish that one hard off the glass. Stays here on the Emery side.
Hurst will inbound the ball out of the corner. Addie gets it into Cowley. Cowley dribbles out of the corner. Now goes cross court. Little head fake. Drive in. Gordon lays it in for 2. Her first bucket of the game, and we're knotted up at 5.
Just coils around the corner and goes up, floats it up over the top and in.
Butler lost the basketball right through her hands off of the cross-court pass from Sadie Castano. And we have a timeout taken on the court. 4:05 to play in the first quarter. We're knotted 5 apiece when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Plumbing issues don't happen every day, but when they do, it's good to know that there's a plumber you can trust right here in the Castle Country. The Swell Plumber has over 30 years of experience and has proven that he's reliable. Here's what some customers have said about the Swell Plumber.
Kurt was amazing. He came out to the house the same day and got quotes to us very quickly.
Kurt kept in touch with us with updates as things progressed. I was definitely pleased.
For residential and commercial plumbing, go to theswellplumber.com and book your appointment today.
Emery High School basketball on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Out of the timeout, 5-5, 4:06 to play in the opening quarter. Emery moving right to left off of the radio dial. No changes out of the timeout for the Lady Spartans. Stilson with the ball in the backcourt. She gets it across half court, goes down low to Cowley. Should have been an over-the-back call, but the refs say play on, and now the Cowboys are going to push up the other end of the floor. Allen, beautiful ball movement. Coming in, it was Castano, and she missed the open little bunny, and the ball will go out back to Emery.
Yeah, not a lot there. Contact on the other end through the back, contact around the rim, and then when there's not really much contact, the foul's called. That should have been a foul, too.
Grantsville is going to force a turnover out of the press. Cowboy basketball, corner three on the way, no good. Fighting for the loose offensive board. Instead, Hurst comes down with it. Addie's going to push, brings it around left side, stops on the perimeter, goes to Stilson. She drives, draws the foul. The shot does not fall, but Megan will go to the line to shoot two. And with that, Grantsville is out of fouls to give for the final 3:26 of the quarter.
So you get 3:26. Like you said, they're out of fouls now. You can continue to be aggressive like on that play there where you're going towards the cup. You get the contact, you're going to get free throws out of it, trying to break this 5-5 tie.
Stilson at the stripe. First shot is up, and it is in. Three different girls have already notched points for Emery. 3 from Addie Hurst, 2 from Cabry Gordon, 1 for Stilson. She'll have one more free throw coming her way. Second foul shot is up, and it is good. Got to take care of the freebies against a team like Grantsville. 7-5, Emery with the lead. Cowboys basketball. Out of the corner. Cutter drives, floats one up. It is no good. Loose ball corralled by the Cowboys.
Second chance opportunity now off the miss from the layup line, basically. So now they get an opportunity. Shot clock now not a factor. 3 minutes even. They're down 2.
19 on the shot clock, 3 on the game clock. Shot up and in. Putting that one down was Castino. It's 7-7. Emery really turns the ball over. They do. Now they're going to stick it with Emery as Grantsville is able to poke the ball out of bounds. Two minutes and 50 ticks left here in the opening quarter. Cowley with the ball, wanted to get it 10 feet away. Instead, nearly lost it. Has to give it back out to Stilson. She drives, draws the foul, can't get the and one. But Stilson will take her second trip to the line with 2:43 to play here in the first.
It's a great angle. You get going downhill. You get to the rim. It just rolls off at the last second. Should have been an and one. It's not. So 2 more free throws.
Stilson, first shot is up, and it is in.
He said it. Got to take advantage. So far they have.
Coming in for Grantsville is Kinley Geipel. 8-7 Emery with the lead. Again, Stilson has put in the last 3, all coming from the foul line. Back end of the 2-shot foul is good. She's a perfect 4 of 4 at the stripe, and she has 4 of Emery's 9 points with 2:40 to play in the first quarter. 9-7 Emery with the lead. Emery trying to throw the press at Grantsville. Cowboys break it, and they make Emery pay immediately as Emmy Butler goes in for 2.
Everybody vacates the paint, so that's a free lane. That's easy, too.
Emery able to break the Grantsville press. Gordon with the ball, nearly lost it. Foul is called on the ground. This one will go against Emery. That's their 3rd team foul, so the ball goes back to the Cowboys. Emery's going to stick in a 1-2-2 press. Cowboys are able to break it. Butler drives. She was tripped by Guyman coming into the paint, so a foul is called. They'll rule that a 2-shot foul, which means Butler will go to the line with a chance to break this tie at the 2:12 mark in the first quarter. Foul shots have been a factor for both teams.
Yeah, foul shots a factor. Turnovers, the main reason why this game is where we're at. We're just stuck in seems like we're stuck in the mud a little bit. We can't get out of our own way.
Butler first shot is up. It's in.
They're just soft passes. You've got to be more crisp with the basketball with your passes.
Emery's going to go to the bench. Ellie Stoker will come into the ball game for Skylar Guyman. Second foul shot for Butler is on the way, and it is good. So she'll go 2 of 2 at the stripe. Both teams doing well at the foul line. 11-9, Grantsville with a 2-point lead. Hurst might have gotten away with a carry.
Yep.
That's what that's what Grantsville wanted. The bench did not get the whistle. Hurst with the ball off of the right wing. She's face guarded by Hull.
Now you got to roll off that pick.
Step back 3-point shot on the way, no good. And a rebound off of the back of the iron. It's corralled by Allen. Allen's going to push now for Grantsville. Stops 20 feet away from the basket. Goes to Butler on the baseline. Shot is no good, but draws the foul. And more shots coming for Emmy Butler. This opening quarter is taking a little bit of time, Travis. $1:45 left. Both teams out of fouls to give, and 2 more coming for Butler.
Yeah, trying to contest the jump shot. Got her on the wrist. Free throw off the mark. She said it. It's turnovers. It's a lot of misses around the rim, but the free throws have kept both teams in it.
Second shot for Butler is good. So it's 12-9. Rare miss at the stripe, and now with $1:40 left in the first half, Emery with a chance to carve a little bit into this advantage. And down low, the Spartans get 2 points. Ellie Stilson off of the bench and immediately makes her presence felt.
Yeah, Stilson patience with the pump fake. Defender flies by, and you get 2 right at the rim.
Drive down low, floater up, no good. Rebound by Cowley.
Now you got to push.
Emery down 12-11. Cowley with the ball, takes a couple of dribbles, gives it back. Stilson down the middle of the paint. Megan, foul and 1. She'll have a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Goes right down the lane. Nobody picks up. Nobody stops the ball. And then she goes up into the contact, rattles it through, and has a chance to push the lead to 2 points here at the 109 mark of the first quarter.
It's 13-12. Emery with the lead again. Making good on 4 foul shots already in this game, all 4 by Megan Stilson. So it's her 5th attempt. She puts that one down. She's a perfect 5 of 5. And she's got 7 of the 14 points for Emery in the opening quarter.
See if Emery defensively can string together a couple stops.
All for 3, no good. Stoker fights for the rebounds. Megan Stilson comes down with it, trying to get up the sideline, and a push foul called.
That's easy call. You impeded the space or the progress of moving up towards the court. We're going to shoot free throws, but that's an easy blocking foul.
So Stilson about to take foul shots number 6 and 7 with 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. It could extend Emery's lead. They've led by as many as 3.
Second foul on Allen. Allen wasn't happy. Kind of kicked the ball into the front row. She pleaded her case.
First shot is up and in, so Stilson stays perfect at the line.
She'll have to check out. You just can't wedge yourself up at center court like that and, impede that progress. That was a simple call. It's a silly foul, too, because it puts you at 2 personal fouls.
Is that the free throw shooting by Megan Stilson? She's got 7 free throws. She's made good on all of them. And right now she has 9 points in the game at 16-12. Emery still on the perimeter by Ellie Stilson. Ellie brings it up right side. Has a little get up right as she gets 15 feet away. And the pass was nearly intercepted on the baseline. Now it's hustle for the ball to jump. And possession arrow is in favor of Grantsville. Take that back. It's in possession of Emery.
I think they flipped that possession arrow a little quick. Maybe stole possession there.
Lob in. Stilson down low. Megan missed the bunny. And a rebound down low corralled by Grantsville's Castino. And 2 shots coming as the foul is whistled against Emery.
It's tough. Miss a layup and then coming down to try to go for the offensive rebound. You commit the foul with 32.3 left. And Grantsville gets more free throws. Castano's going to take her time and try to bury 2 free throws here.
First shot, no good, in and out.
Shot clock's off too, so Emery can take their time.
Second shot is no good. Cowley with a tip out. Rebound corralled by Grantsville, and then they turn the ball over. Megan Stilson pushes, drives. Shot at the rim is no good. Rebound grabbed by Castano. And now Grantsville can play for the final shot of the first quarter. It's 16-12, Emery with the lead. A lot of turnovers, a lot of physical play here in the first quarter. Down low, Butler shot no good, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Why not? That's the way this quarter has gone. So Emmy Butler back at the stripe with 7.6 left. Opportunity for Grantsville to chop the Emery lead in half to 2 going into the second quarter.
Yeah, Butler anchored herself right inside the paint, caught the ball, spins through traffic, and can't convert, and misses the free throw.
Just short off of the front of the iron.
They've missed, 3 in a row now from the free throw line?
Had their opportunities. 16-12 the score. Second shot, Butler missed again. Aaliyah Cowley comes down with a rebound and then nearly threw the ball away. Tussle for him with 1.9 left to jump ball, so Grantsville will have to inbound from the side. That flips the possession to start the second quarter. So if you can come up strong here in the final 1.9, I think you would take that. Score remains 16-12. Emery by 4.
And just don't commit a foul.
Thornton gets it in. Butler, the heave, no good at the buzzer. And a long first quarter favors Emery after 1. They lead 16-12 when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
When your comfort is on the line, trust the experts who care. At Air Temp Heating and Cooling, we've been dedicated to keeping Castle Country cozy since 1999. Our certified technicians are ready with 24/7 emergency service and the latest knowledge in heating and cooling technology. As a proud Bryant authorized dealer, we'll do whatever it takes to ensure your home or business stays comfortable year-round. Call Air Temp Heating and Cooling today at 637-4468.
At Castle Country Vet, they believe every pet deserves a touch of love and expert care. You can trust Dr. Harmer and Dr. Kelly. They're not just veterinarians, but passionate pet lovers, dedicated to nurturing your furry friends like family. From routine checkups to emergency interventions, you and your pet will experience compassionate, professional care every step of the way. Let Castle Country Vet help your pets lead the happiest, healthiest lives. Call Castle Country Vet today, 637-5797, because love is a 4-legged word.
Emery Spartan basketball continues on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Second quarter about to get underway here at the Spartan Center. 16-12 at the end of the first. Emery with a 4-point advantage. Travis, what stood out to you in the first quarter?
A lot of turnovers by both teams, but Emery's ability to get to the free throw line really slowed things down for them and gave them an opportunity to get some offensive points on that end of the floor. Defensively, they're doing an all right job, but if you get the offensive rebound, you can't just turn and fire it in no man's land. Get your outlet and see if you can start the break. Now, for Emery offensively in this quarter, they just got to be better with the basketball.
Addie Hurst with the ball. Addie moves it over. Megan Stilson, phenomenal in the first quarter with 9 points. Had a couple of opportunities at the rim that she doesn't normally miss. So we'll see if she can get that point total up. Grantsville with the ball off of the turnover. They want to run in transition. Ball is poked away, and it's intercepted by Ellie Stilson. Tries to lob the outlet up. It's picked off by Butler. It's been a turnover fest here at the Spartan Center tonight. Butler with a bounce pass. Finds the cutter. It's Thornton. Now into the corner. Holding its Hall. Quick swing. Castano gets it into Butler. Butler with the immediate kick out to Goodnight, and Grantsville narrowly turned it over. 7:10 left here in the first half. 16-12, Emery by 4. Grantsville with 10 on the shot clock wants to slow it up. Butler in the paint. Splits 2 defenders. Foul is called, and so more shots coming for Grantsville. Guilty party for Emery was Hadley Grimm.
Yeah, he played great defense, got the shot clock all the way down to about 5 or 6 seconds, and then you bail them out with the foul and put them back at the free throw line.
A shot for Butler is no good. She continues to struggle at the stripe.
Yeah, it's a brick fest right now for Grantsville at the free throw line.
They've had a lot of missed opportunities. And a character for this team. Butler's second shot, no good. Missed it again. Rebound to Cowley, gives it up to Megan. Megan Stilson down the middle of the paint, tried to go over the top of the defense. It's another turnover. She had Grimm cutting into the basket, tried to go right over the top. Tough pass to make. Great defense by Grantsville. Cowboys now in charge of the basketball and nearly had another turnover. Ball was knocked out of bounds, 19 on the shot clock. Stilson did a tremendous job, Ellie, that time, poking that ball out. Megan Stilson will go to the bench. So the new 5 out there for Emery. Cabry Gordon back into the game along with Addie Hurst. And Ellie Stilson, Aaliyah Cowley, and Adley Grimm. That's the 5 for Emery. Triple on the way for Grantsville, off of the mark, and Gordon with an immediate rebound, and she is tied up down low. Possession is going to stick with Grantsville.
It's a perfect miss. Goes right into the hands of both players standing there waiting for the rebound, and as soon as she turns to make her way up the floor, she's tied up.
Lob in over the top. 3-point shot on the way. Castino missed everything. And it touches the baseline, so back to Emery we go. 6:16 of the second. No one has scored yet here in this quarter. But Grantsville is going to stick into that 2-3 press. Hurst is tied up at half court. I believe we have another jump ball. Yes, we do. Possession sticks with Emery.
Just having problems with the press. Got to come to the ball.
But an interesting game so far. Emery holds a 16-12 lead. 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter.
Foul. She got held.
That time, Ellie Stilson was trying to go over the top of the defense to Cowley, and a foul is called in the paint. Actually, they call it on Cowley. So the ball will go to Grantsville. I thought Emery was going to get the break there. Instead, it's the Cowboys.
Cowley was held. Said that Cowley hooked, which I disagree.
Grantsville possession. 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Still 16-12. Both defenses have tightened up. No freebies yet here in the second quarter, and Grantsville will turn it over yet again. Early on in the season, you expect some looseness with the basketball, Travis. We've seen that, but also we have two really good defensive teams here that will rely on their defense to create some offense.
Yeah, both teams very sound defensively.
Grimm with the ball, kicks it out. Mid-post, finds Gordon. Left corner three is off of the mark. Rebound to Butler. Butler will walk it up for Grantsville. Gives it to Castano. She'll drive, float one up. It's off of the mark, and a rebound grabbed by Emery. So nearly 3 minutes gone by in the second. Both teams trying to get their first points. Cowley lost the ball as Emery was trying to push in transition, and it goes into the hands of Butler. Butler works the corner. Running a bounce pass down low to Castano, and Cowley pokes it out of bounds. 5:05 in the second. It's still 16-12. Megan Stilson will come back into the game. Ellie Stilson will go to the bench. Neither team really able to find their offensive rhythm so far in this game.
They're just trying to figure out offensively both sides what they can do to get easy points.
Another missed opportunity for Grantsville. And
now a long three off the mark and then a turnover.
Leah Cowley comes down with it. Megan Stilson tried the half-court pass to the paint. And again, a turnover for Emery. Cowboys drive. Castino, shot, no good. Rebound, grabbed by Grimm for Emery. And then we have a timeout taken by Coach Famalo. Great timeout. Is Emery with 4:44 here in the second. They haven't given up any points, but they haven't been able to extend their lead. It's still 16-12. We'll take a full timeout with Coach Famalo. More coming up when we return.
Discover peace of mind with Don's Hometown Insurance, now even closer to home at their new location, 58 West Main Street in Price. Connect directly with friendly agents ready to tailor a package just for you. Imagine bundling your home, auto, and life insurance, simplifying your life while maximizing your savings. Experience personalized service designed to protect what matters most to you. Visit Don's Hometown Insurance today and feel the difference.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
Emery High School basketball on KOAL 107.3 FM at 7:50 a.m.
How about this one? 16-12 Emery over Grantsville with 4:44 to play in the second quarter. No one has scored after a fairly high-scoring first quarter, but a lot of that came from the foul line. 7 of those 16 from Megan Stilson at the stripe. She leads all scorers with 9. And out of the timeout, Emery will have to go the length of the floor, moving right to left off of the dial. Grantsville will stick in this press all game long. Addie Hurst in the backcourt. Hurst guarded by Castino. Gets it across half court with 24 on the shot clock. Now moves it to the right side. Drive, good look at the hoop. Gordon, no good. Fights for the rebound, comes down with the offensive board. Fresh 35 for Emery as well. Megan Stilson drives. Draws the foul and one. Count it. Megan Stilson will go back to the line.
Right down Broadway up towards the rim. Gets fouled. Finishes at the rim. Lead up to 6 and another free throw coming for Megan Stilson. She's lived at the free throw line.
If you can take the ball to the basket and be aggressive physically, good things will happen. And one, good. She's 8 of 8 at the line.
She's not going to miss free throws. Now you got some pressure. You can try to get a steal, cause a turnover here.
2-2-1 press here for Coach Famalo's group.
That was back or out of bounds. That's back. And
then a timeout taken by Grantsville. 4:11 to play here in the second. 30-second timeout taken by the Cowboys. We'll take it as well. Emery with a lead, 19-12 when we return.
I was hoping to talk to someone about updating my insurance policy.
I am able to understand complete sentences.
That was a complete sentence?
I didn't understand that.
Or can I just talk to a person?
No one talks to humans anymore.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
I hear you. Why don't we review your coverage with a super check?
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
Emery Spartan basketball continues on 107.3 FM and 7:50 AM KOAL.
Out of the timeout, 4:11 left to play here in the first half. It's 19-12. Emery with a 7-point lead. That is her largest of the game. Cowboy basketball. Grantsville has gone to the bench as Aubrey Rogers has checked in for the first time. Rogers kicks out of the paint to Butler. Straightaway three. Good. Excellent timeout for Grantsville. They get that 0 off of the scoreboard here in the second. 19-15. And then a turnover for the Cowboys out of the press, and this will lead to an easy 2-point bucket as Camry Allen takes it in for 2.
5 straight. They get a clean, open look from the three-point line. They get a turnover, a steal, a bucket, another turnover, and they're going to get another layup. Timeout. Out of that timeout, they scored 7 straight. Timeout, Emery.
We are all tied at 19. How about that? Grantsville was stuck on 12 for about the first 5 minutes of this quarter. Out of the timeout, they rally off 7 quick ones. Emery takes a 30-second timeout. Travis, let's keep it here with the score 19-all.
Jordan, it's simple right now. Emery they're just turning and they're firing the ball into an area that's not there. They're just turning the ball over at a rapid rate. They're not getting offensive looks, and when you're turning the ball over and you're not getting offensive looks, you're not going to score points. So Grantsville calls timeout. They come out. They put a little pressure on. They get an open look for 3. 2 straight stills. And just like that, you look up, and it's 19-19. You just got to be better with the basketball.
Yeah. It's tough to do. There's no question.
And if
against a team like this,
yeah, and you've got to come up and get the ball. You can't wait for the ball to come to you because it's going to hang in the air so long. They're just going to pick it up. Those guards have to come up and get the ball.
So out of the timeout, Emery's going to go with Megan Stilson, Ellie Stilson, Aaliyah Cowley, Gabriel Gordon, and Addie Hurst.
Okay, there you go. So now they're in the trap. So you got to give yourself a little bit of space. They're too bunched up, and now you're caught again.
And that leads to a turnover. Emery with nowhere to go with the basketball, suffocating defense by Grantsville. And the Cowboys can take their first lead of the quarter. Trying to go inside Cowley with the active hands, pokes the ball away. Butler comes down with it, goes up over the top of Gordon, draws the foul, gets the and one, and has a chance for a three-point play. It's 21-19 Grantsville.
They're on a 9-0 run out of the timeout, looking to make that a 10-0 run. And Emery's a little bit rattled.
Things looked good for Emery. Again, as they scored, as you mentioned, 3-point bucket to make it 19-12 off of the and one, and then they have not scored yet. One field goal in this quarter.
They did not call it an and one.
I think that's what they're talking about.
It was an obvious and one, right?
Now the officials are going to talk about it. So Butler missed the front end. If it's not an and one,
you got to take the points off the board.
You take the 2 off the board. So it's a 2-shot foul. And if you're Grantsville, you've got to be a little angry at this, right? It seemed like a clear and one.
Yeah, Grantsville got hosed on that one. It was a clear and one. It should have been one free throw. Instead, they're going to say it's a 2-shot foul. They are confused. I mean, it's 2 points, Jordan.
Yes. It's early on in the season. Referees trying to find their rhythm, just like we are in the broadcast booth, and players out on the floor. You got to remember that. Okay, so the basket will count, which is the right call.
Yeah, the missed free throw goes to Emery.
Yep. Now, referees handle that right.
I think he just forgot what he called out.
Yeah, they took the timeout. Yeah, absolutely. Took the timeout. Talked about it at midcourt. They got it right. 21-19. Grantsville with the lead, and Emery turns the ball over again out of the press. Kyla Truman has come in, and she turns the ball over and then gets called for a foul, and Butler will go back to the line.
Butler has been aggressive. She's inserted herself as the offensive focal point. She knocked that 3 down, and it was an open look, and that was a, decision that Emery kind of peeled off of her and gave her, some confidence.
So Butler with a chance to extend this lead. She, too, has made a living at the foul line. Although she's shooting well under 50%, she does put the first in to make it 22-19.
After that timeout Grantsville called.
It was an excellent timeout.
Excellent timeout. It was 19-12. You look up, it's 22-19.
Butler missed the and one, and then we have a jump ball off of the miss, and the possession is going to go to Grantsville.
So miss free throw. Ball bounces right into the hands of the waiting Grantsville Cowboys. That was Thornton who had the ball. She's going to take the ball out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness. Has not been a good end to this quarter for Emery. Cowboy ball. Fake left, go right. Butler, left corner 3, knocks it down.
Now she's a stud.
Disastrous quarter. And now it's a 13-0 run for Grantsville. Emery needs to bust this, and they need to bust it now. Gordon out of the left corner. A little trouble, has to give it up to Ellie Stilson. Dangerous pass over the top of the defense. Truman puts up a wild shot, no good, and a rebound to Butler. Out of the corner, drive, shot, no good. Deflected by the side of the backboard was Thornton. And so now Emery back in control of the ball. Coach Famalo has gone 10 deep in this game. Foul called against Grantsville, only the second team foul. That's where the game has changed. First quarter, Travis, there were a ton of fouls called against Grantsville. Gave Emery opportunities at the line early. The officials haven't necessarily given Emery those same whistles. Grantsville's played aggressive defense. They forced turnovers, and the defense has created offense. Gordon drives. Cabry goes hard, and foul called against Sadie Thornton. That'll send Cabry to the line.
Yeah, Thornton just a little bit late getting to the block, getting to that angle to prevent the layup, and all she can do is reach out and foul. Gordon and the rest of this offense finally get a little bit of a breather, and they can try to get some points on the board, and they do with that first free throw.
Typically, that's a perfect way to halt a run, right? Just get to the foul line, take your time.
And as much as the wheels have fallen off here in this quarter, you look up, you're only down 5.
Chance to get it to 4. Gordon has one more shot, and she's good on that one as well. Fundamentally sound player.
Still a lot of time left. We're still in this quarter, and then you got the second half. Down 4 points right now. Defensively, you're going to have to come up, try to get some stops, but offensively, you've just got to stop turning the ball over, and you'll be fine.
Truman out of the game. Gordon will come back in, and this press for Emery nearly forces the turnover. 30 on the shot clock. Gordon pokes that ball out of bounds. So Grantsville will now have to inbound in front of their own bench. Emery trying to create fits with the press.
Got to make them catch in the backcourt and come up and coil back up into the front court.
Cowboys break the press. Now they have numbers. Down low, easy 2-point bucket. Rogers, 27-21, Grantsville by 6.
Yeah, beat the trap, and then no help defense around the rim.
Hurst with the ball. Guarded by Butler. Tough matchup for both. Time Hurst tried to get it to Gordon in the corner, and it's knocked out of bounds by Camry Allen.
It's a tough angle to try to make that pass. And for a defense, it's an easy one to pick off. You can see the outreach hands almost came up with the steal.
Inbounds, Stilson with the ball. Goes to her dribble. Gets into the paint. Lots of contact. Refs say play on. Stilson tosses it up for 2 points.
It's a tough bucket.
27-23. The half-court trap, once again, beaten by Grantsville. And Rogers has 2 more easy points, 29-23. And Grantsville forces a turnover with the press in the backcourt. 3-point shot could be huge, no good. Rebound by Ellie Stilson. Solid opportunity for Grantsville. Emery's going to give it right back. They are all out of sync on the offensive side of the ball this quarter.
So the problem right now is Emery's rattled. And with the trap coming, they think that they have to hot potato the basketball out of the way. You just got to take your time and make a nice bounce pass to your safe spots in that trap defense. Right now, it's just catch fire and get rid of it.
Cowboys have an opportunity to go 2 for 1 if they take it. Thornton drives. That was Allen. Allen's shot was way off of the mark. Thornton tried to save it on the baseline, couldn't. Ball out of bounds, back to Emery it goes. But a 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Just got to have better spacing with your offense right now.
Stilson is going to try to break the press herself, and she does. Now she gets into the front court, gets beyond 2 defenders. Shot is no good. Rebound to Emery. Gordon drives. Scoop shot, lays it in. Cabry Gordon's had a couple of important plays to keep this Emery offense afloat, and it's 29-25.
And offensive rebound gets 2 points. Nice scoop layup.
Turnover. Stilson comes up with it. Ellie gives it to Megan. Emery has numbers. Megan Stilson lays it in for 2 more. Have a half Megan Stilson. Emery has chopped the Grantsville lead down to 2. Grantsville gets it up to half court, and a reach-in foul called against Hurst with 1.8 left at the mid-stripe line. And that's 5 team fouls, 2 shots coming for Grantsville.
That's tough. It's been physical throughout, and that one right there is a little bit iffy.
Said it was Butler going to the line. It's not. It's Rogers. She misses the first. So it remains 29-27. Second shot. Good. 3-point Grantsville lead, and that's how we will go into the break. Definitely a weird quarter, to say the least. Emery was really outplayed on a quick, what was it, a 13-0 run for Grantsville. But if you look up at the scoreboard, you see you're only down 30-27. I think you have to take that considering you gave up an 18 spot in that second quarter. Very out of character for this Emery team.
They turn the ball over at a high rate. Grantsville then takes advantage. They go 13 straight on you. You look up, though. If you're Emery, you're feeling pretty good at the break, only down 3 points. If you're Grantsville, you're saying, what if? We should be up more.
Midway point here at the Spartan Center, and the score right now, 30-27. Emery trailing Grantsville by 3. Coming up, halftime report by Dr. Daniel Cowley at Castle Valley Orthodontics.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
I was hoping to talk to someone about updating my insurance policy.
I am able to understand complete sentences.
That was a complete sentence?
I didn't understand that.
Why can't I just talk to a person?
No one talks to humans anymore.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
I hear you. Why don't we review your coverage with a super check?
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
Discover the strength and beauty of Flawless Sheeting's metal siding and roofing solutions. Designed to endure and crafted to conserve energy, the products offered by Flawless Sheeting ensure your home not only looks good, but feels good too. Plus, they come with a 40-year warranty. Enjoy superior durability and enhanced comfort year-round with new roofing from Flawless Sheeting. Ready to upgrade? Call Flawless Sheeting at 636-7300 and elevate the way you live.
You see your friends with their new travel trailers, four-wheelers, and side-by-sides. They're living the dream, right? Well, it doesn't just have to be a dream. You can start living that same dream life today by starting your new career with GMS Mine Repair and Maintenance. GMS is hiring mechanics, electricians, fabricators, experienced and inexperienced miners. They offer high starting wages, benefits, a 401k, and vacation pay. Local jobs are available. Apply today. Email your resume to kbarker@gmsminerepair.com. The dream can be yours with GMS Mine Repair.
We're not going out on a limb when we say,
I want to go to Juniper.
Juniper Kitchen. Fantastic food, fun atmosphere, known for their made-from-scratch pizzas. Juniper has the very best pastas, burgers, salads, wraps, hoagies, paninis, appetizers, loaded sodas, desserts, vegan and vegetarian options. Dine in for lunch or dinner, Tuesday through Friday, 11 till 8. Saturdays, noon till 8. Order online at juniperkitchenutah.com with DoorDash delivery. Stop beating around the bush for a great meal.
I want to go to Juniper.
Juniper Kitchen and Price.
Having a great local pharmacy that you can rely on is important. At Price Family Pharmacy, transferring your prescriptions is simple and hassle-free. Just call us at 637-3737 and we'll take care of the rest. Need your medication delivered right to your door? We offer free delivery to make your life even easier. Managing multiple medications? Ask about our convenient med packing service to keep you organized and on track. Visit Price Family Pharmacy and experience a team that genuinely cares. Feel better about your pharmacy. Choose Price Family Pharmacy today.
The time is now to join the JN Auto Experience. Browse quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs at our Price or Huntington lots. JN Auto can even help you get financing. Get fast, expert mechanic service to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Treat your car to a spotless wash or make it shine with professional detailing. Even rent a car. All in one convenient stop. JN Auto. Driven forward.
It's fun! It's our favorite place.
Strike up family fun for everyone. Gateway Lanes. Families that play together stay together. And Gateway Lanes is your center for fun, snacks, and great food. So let Gateway Lanes do the cooking with open and league bowling year-round and Club Bowl Thursday night, 9 till 11:30, with unlimited bowling including shoes. Since 1989, Helper's Hometown Bowling Center, Gateway Lanes, South Main Street in Historic Helper, and bowlhelper.com. Let's roll.
Welcome to Emery and Carbon Animal Health, where Dr. Jensen and his staff greet you and your pet with caring smiles. Our exam rooms are clean and inviting. Our accredited doctors offer many procedures, including examinations, surgery, dentistry, and boarding. Schedule an appointment today. 2 locations to serve you. Emery and Carbon Animal Health. Animals big and small. We care for them all.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
Welcome to the Emery Spartans Halftime Report, brought to you by Castle Valley Orthodontics. Call them at 637-2222 and schedule your free consultation for a smile that will last a lifetime.
Halftime here at the Spartan Center, and right now Travis Grantsville holds a 30-27 lead over Emery in what was a really odd first half, right? I mean, it was really slow in the first quarter, a lot of foul shots. Emery got out to a 19-12 lead in the second, and then boom, before you knew it, a timeout. Grantsville 13-0 run, they take a lead, and they'll carry that advantage into the break.
Yeah, Butler knocked down a 3, and then got to the free throw line a couple times and sparked that 13-0 run to give Grantsville a 30-27 lead here at the half.
That first half for Emery, I know Megan Stilson was outstanding. Outside of Stilson's ability on the offensive side of the ball, what would you want to see more of from Emery?
They've got to do a better job of getting into their offensive sets. It's hard to get any offensive flow when you're at half court and you're just hoping and praying that you break the press and you get a clean pass off. They've just got to be better with the basketball.
Really, you go over and take a look at the way the first half kind of played out. And that's where Grantsville had all their success, right? I've been forcing turnovers for Emery 20 feet away from the baseline, trying to get the ball up floor. That's how Grantsville rallied off 13 really, really quick points.
Yeah, they're just trapping at the three-point line on the opposite end of the floor. They're turning them over, and then they're just 2-on-1 layups. And then when Emery traps offensively, they're going over the top, and then they have another 2-on-1. So they're living at the rim, they're getting to the free throw line, and when they have to, they're hitting their open threes.
Let's take a look at the scoring in the first half. Megan Stilson, she delivers 16 for Emery. She leads the way. Those were 16 big points. Seems like every time Emery got a little bit stale offensively, she found a way to get to the line.
Yeah, you got to do a better job of getting her the ball early on in her sets. Let her be the offensive focal point. And then Grantsville, if they have to flash up high with a double, you can kick and you're going to get open looks. But right now, offensively, you have a chance to continue to get down the lane and get to the free throw line and put this team in a hole, maybe foul-wise, slow the game down that way.
It did change a little bit, right? It did change a little bit in the second half of this, or the second quarter of this game, because Grantsville was in foul trouble immediately in the first. Emery was able to take advantage of it. What got Grantsville back in the game was their ability to play aggressive defense, and the referees did let a lot slide. I don't have a problem with it by any stretch of the imagination, but Grantsville was very physical. They scored quick points.
Yeah, Grantsville likes to play physical. They allowed that physicality, which is good for the game. You've got to play through it. You've got to figure out a way to be physical back.
We take a look at other first half stats in the point category. Cabry Gordon scores 6 points. She's got 2 buckets and also 2 foul shots.
Did a good job in that first half of slowing things down when she had to. She had opportunities. We saw her get to the rim a couple times. She has the ability to knock down the three. We know that. So offensively, it's just about getting the ball past the mid-stripe and then getting into an offensive set and then going from that point.
Also for Emery in that first half, Addie Hurst has 3 points, knocked down the only perimeter jumper for Emery in that first half, and then 2 points from Ellie Stilson. And that rounds out the scoring for Emery in the first half. They trail 30-27 to Grantsville. We'll send it back to the studio 2 minutes from now It's the second half here on 107.3 FM, 750 AM, our YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio Emery, and of course on the KSL Sports app.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
Our home flooded when the refrigerator line broke. We felt helpless, didn't know what to do. Our neighbors told us to call On Call Restore. They really came through for us.
Serving all of southeastern Utah, they're fast and professional. 24/7 emergency services for water, fire, and mold. They even do emergency board-ups. And as a licensed insured general contractor, they do the remodeling as well. Call for a free quote, 650-1092.
Bringing you peace of mind during the worst of times. Call On Call, 650-1092.
We'll be on our way.
Golfers, get ready for year-round fun at Swing and Swear. Step into the action with over 43,000 world-class courses to choose from. No passport required. Rain or shine, you can tee off indoors. Multiple bays, club rentals, tables, chairs, and concessions. It's the perfect spot to practice your game, celebrate with friends, or spend time with family. From the serious golfer to first-timers, everyone is welcome to join the fun. Swing and Swear, located just off Ridge Road. Call 299-6200 to schedule a tee time today.
Emery High School basketball on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
.30-27, we're going to switch sides. Emery now moving left to right off of the radio dial. The starting five for the Lady Spartans will come out on the court. That's Addie Hurst and Megan Stilson in the backcourt, Capri Gordon, Skyly Guyman, and Aaliyah Cowley. Gordon. She'll try a three for the tie. No good. In and out. Skyly Guyman with a hard offensive rebound in between two Grantsville defenders. What a way to open up the half.
Flies right through, gets the offensive board, puts a quick foul on Grantsville in the process. So out of bounds for Emery. Another crack here in the third quarter.
Hurst will inbound on the baseline. Skyly is a tremendous athlete, part of that cross-country team that just won the state championship. Gordon's going to drive, shot off the rim, no good, off the backboard, then hit the rim. And a rebound corralled by Grantsville's Castino.
It's a good sign, though. That offensive set was much better.
Stilson is able to push that ball into the backcourt. Emery wanted the over and back. Officials say no, it was tipped. That leads to could have been an easy little floater by Thornton. Missed it, disrupted by Cowley down low. And now Emery, offensively, they wanted to hurry once again, and that's what Grantsville does so well out of that press. They force you to kick it into high gear when you really don't need to. What?
I don't know what in the heck that was.
Offensive foul called against Addie Hurst, and okay. Offensive foul. I was a little bit surprised by that.
That's interesting.
But 1 minute gone by in the third. Still 30-27. Grantsville back in control of the basketball. Ellie Stilson will check back in here in just a moment. Drive floater on the baseline. No good. Aaliyah Cowley fights for the ball, and a reach-in called against Grantsville's Castino. So Emery will get the ball back. 2 team fouls now for Grantsville, just over a minute gone by in the third quarter. And both teams have to make subs. Hazley Hall will come in for Grantsville. Sadie Castino will go to the bench. And so Hall and Thornton right now in the ball game, along with Charlotte Lee for Grantsville. They're going to stick into the press. Ellie Stilson with the ball. Stopped just before the mid-stripe line. Gives it up now to Megan. Megan guarded by Hall. Gets 15 feet away. Gives it back out to Ellie. 30-27. Grantsville with a 3-point advantage. Aaliyah Cowley tied up with Butler inside the paint. A foul called against Butler. Butler seems confused as well. She thought she had all ball, but instead it's the third team foul for Grantsville. Butler's first personal. Castano had to go to the bench because she did pick up her fourth personal foul, so she didn't get a lot of time out there on the floor.
That's 6:37 now in this quarter. They've already got 3 team fouls. You have an opportunity to put them in a hole if you can try and get them into foul problems now and then get to the free throw line and just chip away.
30-27. Aaliyah Cowley in the paint. Has a clean look, no good. Everybody got lost, and she had a little turnaround down low and just misfired. Cowboy basketball. Right side. Grantsville doing what they do best, and that's really forcing you out of what you do well on the offensive side of the ball. We're down to 10 on the shot clock. Cowboys in control of possession. 3-point shot, Butler, no good. I thought it was going to bank in. Instead, Cowley comes down with a rebound. Stilson holding at the top of the key. Goes left side at Gordon. Cabry puts it on the ground, finds Skyly Guyman in the paint. Her shot's no good, gets her own rebound. It's no good, gets another rebound. And a jump ball is called in the paint. Very quick jump ball. And possession will go to Grantsville.
And that was a beautiful backdoor cut. Left her wide open at the rim. She can't convert the layup. Got an offensive rebound. Can't put that one back. And you said it. Quick tie-up. 5 minutes 30 here in the third quarter. We're still stuck 30-27.
So the second quarter, was slow moving. And then the scoring picked up in a hurry. Butler's shot is off the mark for Grantsville. And the ball goes out of bounds. Gordon could not corral the board. So Grantsville will get it back.
Just can't let a team on the road come in and get multiple cracks at the rim.
3-point shot out of the corner, no good. Grantsville can't buy a bucket right now either. Rebound to Guyman. Emery's going to push it up. Cabry Gordon goes to Cowley. That ball poked out of bounds by Butler. Last touch by Cowley. Emmy Butler turned the official immediately and said she touched it. She got the call. And with nearly 3 minutes gone by here in the third, it's 30-27 Grantsville.
That's just one right there. You stop, maybe take that jump shot instead of trying to force feed it down low. Grantsville defensively was back.
Butler puts it on the ground. Rolls right side. Move it to the left. On the ground, Hall. Hall gives it back to Thornton. Thornton kills her dribble in the paint, down to 10 on the shot clock. Patient Grantsville offense. Drive, tough shot, no good. Hall missed everything. Emery with the ball. Now, while Grantsville has been able to get in their half-court automatics, Emery has not. And we have another foul called against Grantsville. Thornton. That's 4 team fouls for the Cowboys. Maybe Emery can utilize this, get some freebies at the stripe, and get back into this game.
That's the problem. If you're going to be aggressive, you're going to foul a lot. And right now they're out of fouls.
30-27. Amazingly enough, that was the score at the break, and we are nearly halfway through this third quarter. Ellie Stilson with the ball on the wing, goes down to Guyman, and a foul is called. And that will send Guyman to the line to shoot 2. The guilty party for Grantsville is Guypool.
So 4:14. You're going to have 4 minutes and 14 seconds now. She put this team in the penalty.
So Emery's been very good at the foul line so far in this game. Skyly Guyman, a tremendous athlete, will step up to the stripe with a chance to get the goose egg off of the board in the third for Emery. First shot is good. Has to roll that one home. Skyly's first points of the ball game. One more to draw Emery within 1. Second shot, good. So I've learned in this play-by-play game, I didn't mention that Emery hasn't missed a foul shot yet in this game.
Yeah, I'm usually the one that does that, so good on you.
12 for 12 at the stripe so far. And Grantsville turns the ball over on the other side. Emery can take the lead with 4:05 to play in the third. They trail by just one. And again, what you were going to be looking for, maybe an over-aggressive Grantsville team defensively. Take advantage of the fact that they have 5 team fouls for the final 4 minutes and 5 seconds of this quarter. Gabriel Gordon gets it into Stilson. Stilson goes right back to Gordon. She runs it up the sideline, finds Guyman. Guyman got hammered. They didn't blow the whistle. She misses off of the baseline. Rebound to Stilson, gives it to Cowley. Aaliyah Cowley for 2.
Right inside the paint. Good pass over the top. Nothing the defense can do, and Emery has the lead.
Cowley's first bucket of the game as well. 31-30, Emery by 1. Butler gets the and 1 on the other side. She went right at Aaliyah Cowley. And so Emery gets the goose egg off, and Grantsville wastes no time. Chance for a three-point play as Emmy Butler, who has also made a living at the foul line, is back at it.
Kelly had her back kind of twisted. That's a good job by Emmy Butler. She knows that if she's aggressive enough, takes it into the body, she's going to get to the free throw line and has a chance for a three-point play.
First shot is up. It's good. And 1, I should say.
And Emery's lead, short-lived.
33-31, Grantsville. Emery trying to work their way out of the press. Cowley, beautiful shovel pass, foul and 1. Gabriel Gordon goes up and under, draws the foul on Camry Allen. And Gabriel will go to the stripe where she is 2 for 2 so far tonight.
Backdoor cut, good pass on a line right at the rim and 1. (33-33) with 3:33 left. That's the third foul.
Gordon knocks down the foul shot. Emery remains perfect at the line. And they go back up top, 34-33. Butler breaks the press down the middle of the paint. Tried to go glass, no good. Aaliyah Cowley tips the ball to Ellie Stilson. Emery can extend that advantage. They have the numbers. Stilson off the right side. Shot at the rim, no good. Cowley with a rebound. Cowley puts it in for 2.
Offensive rebound, 2 more points inside the paint, and the lead balloons to 3.
36-33. Ball is loose on the ground. Bodies all over the place. Skyly Guyman goes diving for it. And I believe she poked it out of bounds, and it's going to stick with Grantsville.
That's a loose ball, 50-50 ball. Looked like Emery was going to squirt through and come up with it. Instead, Grantsville has control, 26 on the shot clock, 3:02 here in the third, and the Cowboys trail by 3.
Emery in this quarter has outscored Grantsville 9-3. Right now, Grantsville holding around the perimeter. Lee with the ball. Lee gives it to Hall, swings it to Thornton. Thornton gives it back to Rogers. Rogers has been good for Grantsville off of the bench. Now into the left corner to Allen, 3 on the shot clock. Thornton's going to have to lock this up. They didn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. But again, Grantsville has been able to be extremely patient offensively. They've gotten into the half-court set. That time it didn't work out.
That's a turnover. It's a good job by the Emery defense to force the turnover. Grantsville, like you said, they were patient, but a little too patient, and it cost them a chance to get some points.
36-33. Emery by 3, and again, that pesky Grantsville defense poking the ball out of bounds was Lee. 2:33 left in the third. Grantsville out of fouls to give. So we'll see what Emery can do here over the final little bit. Can they extend this three-point advantage? They've led by as many as 7. That was 19-12 in the second quarter. Cowley in the paint. She puts it on the ground. A reach-in foul is called against Lee, and Megan Stilson will go back to the line.
This is how Emery's gained control back of this game and the lead, is getting to the free throw line with the clock stopped. They put Grantsville in the penalty early.
And again, running your offense out of the half-court set in a game like this is so huge. And Stilson misses the first foul shot. Second shot coming for Stilson. Good. It's actually her first points of the second half, amazingly enough. And Grantsville struggling with the Emery press, and Guyman comes up with a steal and then draws a foul. And Skiley will get to go to the line to shoot 2. Emery up 37-33 and an opportunity to expand on that even more.
Put some pressure on Grantsville now in the backcourt. They cause themselves some grief by turning the basketball over. Then they compound it with a foul. We're going to get a timeout. Grantsville Spartans lead here in the third quarter.
Score right now, 37-33. Skiley Guyman will be at the line to shoot 2 for Emery when we return.
What the Utah Miners Hospital offers is relatively unique in the country to help take care of people who have really dedicated their careers, their lives to hard work.
I have torn rotator cuffs in my shoulders. Honestly, I don't remember everything I've had done. I think I've had to wait 10 minutes one time. It's amazing that there's a fund out there. You have no medical bills.
If you're ready and you need us, please give us a call. We're happy to help.
Step inside the brand new designer home interior showroom on Main Street in Spanish Fork. Everything you need in one place. Hardwoods, LVP, carpet, cabinets, countertops, window coverings, furniture, rugs, and accessories. They carry all the major brands you know and trust. Plus, with professional designers on staff, you'll get the experts to bring your vision to life. Visit dhifloors.com today and request a quote. Designer Home Interiors, where design and style come together under one roof.
Emery Spartan basketball continues on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
.212 left here in the third. Emery 37, Grantsville 33. It has been a game of runs. Emery was up 19-12 in the second quarter. Grantsville rallied off 13 straight. They took a 30-27 lead into the break, and then this quarter, Emery has gone on a 10-3 run to open up a 4-point advantage, and Skiley Guyman, who's got 2 points in the quarter, can add to it. First shot for Skiley is good. Shooter's touch. A little English on that ball. Gets the roll off of the front of the iron.
Soft touch. Got the roll like you said. Put a little English on it as well.
Second shot, no good. That one barely draws iron. So the score 38-33. Final 2 minutes. Butler for 3. No good. That would have been huge for Grantsville. Although Thornton grabs the long offensive rebound and draws a foul. Only 2 team fouls for Emery in the quarter.
It's on the ground. Looked like she might have dragged that foot coming through. Could have been a travel. Instead, it's a foul. Only the third team foul of the quarter for Emery.
Now Grantsville working around the wing, 29 on the shot clock. Thornton, tough shot. Looked like Cowley had nothing but ball, and a whistle comes from the far wing. 2 shots coming for Sadie Thornton.
Looked like good defense. The outside official standing over on the Spartan Center logo says, I saw foul.
So 2 shots for Thornton. First one is up. It's good. One more shot coming for Thornton. Knocks him down. Couple of big foul shots for the Cowboys. They draw within 3. 38-35. Final minute 43 to play here in the quarter. Gordon, she drives, kills it. Gives it back to Stilson. Bounce pass down low. Foul and 1. Ellie Stoker comes in off of the bench, and she'll have a chance for a 3-point play of her own.
Good ball movement. You find the open pocket, and you get 2 points at the rim and a chance to add one more.
40-35. Big foul shot here for Stoker. And one is no good. It's in and out. And Ellie Stilson was fighting for that offensive board and stepped out of bounds.
He tried to fight through it to almost come up with it.
Damage done, 40-35. Emery continues to win the quarter. They close out the final 90 seconds. That's going to be the question. Grantsville basketball. They're able to break it, and Hall drives, draws the foul shot, no good. And more coming. More foul shots coming as Hazley Hall will go to the pine. Emery out of fouls to give in the final minute 27. Hall takes a couple of dribbles. First shot is up. It is good. So make it 40-36. Second shot, no good. And a great box out by Guyman down low. 40-36. Emery's lead sticks at 4. Down to a minute 20. Stilson had the ball stripped. Great defense that go around by Hall. Grantsville can make it a one-possession game. Butler gives it right side. Allen penetrates, kicks out. Butler for 3. It is good. She got the bounce off the front of the iron, and when Grantsville has scored, they have come in bunches and in a hurry.
Defensively, they come at you in waves. Offensively, the same result. And that's another 3-point make by Emmy Butler.
40-39, Emery by 1. Inbound to Stilson. Stilson drives, and a push foul called against Butler will send Stilson to the line. We'll see if Emery can take advantage of it as Stilson will go back to the stripe.
That's a gift. You've got to take advantage.
Foul shots 11 and 12 for Megan Stilson. Front end, no good. She was good on her first 8 tonight. Run into a little bit of a dry spell. Megan can extend the lead right here. Second shot, good. So she's 10 of 12 from the line. Excellent percentage tonight. Foul shots have been kind to Emery. 3-point shot, Butler, no good. I thought that one was going to drop as well. Tussle for the offensive rebound. Hazley Hall comes down with it. And now Grantsville on a 10-second differential between the shot and game clock. Butler penetrates off of the left wing, goes hard, and a block foul called against Stoker, which means Butler will go back to the line. Thought Ellie had her spot. Instead, 2 shots coming, and again, the officials will award aggressiveness on the offensive side of the ball.
I thought she established herself. Thought that should have been an offensive foul. Said we get more free throws.
Butler takes a couple of dribbles, and her first foul shot is up and in. Struggled at the line early on in the first half. Again, she's finding her rhythm as well. 41-40. Chance to tie this game. Emery has still won the quarter. They'll need to close out the final 35 seconds to secure that. Second shot for Butler's good. We're tied at 41.
Yeah, you don't want to give good offensive players like Butler a chance to settle in at the free throw line.
She has definitely found the zone. Emery nearly turns it over. Just really in a hurry. I mean, Grantsville.
That's what they do is speed you up.
Yep, that is the beauty of what they do defensively. And if you can slow it down, get in the half-court set, and control tempo, you're in a good spot. Gordon with the ball. She's off of the right wing. 23 on the shot clock. Cabry wants to drive. Nothing's there. Has to give it back out to Stoker. Now to Cabry. 15 on the shot clock. Cabry drives. Splits 2 defenders. Shot is no good. Skyly Guyman with a great offensive rebound. Shot is no good. Emery gets another offensive rebound. And we're down to the final 5 seconds. Shot clock turned off. Guyman straight away 3. No good. Long off of the back iron. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. It's a battle here at the Spartan Center. Exactly what we expected. Grantsville 41, Emery 41. Final 8 minutes of regulation coming up when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
You're looking for somewhere you can be proud to work. Komatsu is looking for you. Komatsu is a leading manufacturer of construction, mining, forestry, and industrial heavy equipment. Komatsu currently has openings for seasoned welders, journeyman electricians, and MSHA certified electricians, as well as master machinists. At Komatsu, not only will your skills be rewarded with competitive wages, but you'll also enjoy benefits like a robust 401k plan. Grow with Komatsu. Go to komatsu.com or call Tanner at 636-6150.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck. Because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
Emery Spartan basketball continues on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Just about set for the fourth quarter. It's 41-41. Give you the quarter-by-quarter scoring. 16-12 Emery at the end of the first quarter. 30-27 Grantsville at the break. 41 all as we go into the fourth. That's fitting. Emery knocked Grantsville out of the state tournament, a year ago. That was after Grantsville really took it to Emery in the regular season. But Coach Famalo in back-to-back years has found ways to slay the giant. Already seeing Emery play better basketball early on in the season. Coach Famalo's got the magic touch. Gets his teams playing well at the right time. So difficult to do. Fourth quarter, Stilson drives, and we have a jump ball immediately. Butler on Stilson. I love that matchup, by the way. Two of the more efficient players offensively. And then defensively, Butler tries to body her up, forces the turnover as the possession arrow is in favor of Grantsville. Cowboys can take the lead. 10 seconds gone by in the fourth. Camry Allen to Butler for three with a hand in her face. No good. Great defense by Megan Stilson. Defensive rebound to Skylar Guyman. Megan brings it up. Megan goes to the corner. Hurst, open three, no good. Knocked one down earlier in the game, unable to convert that go-around, and out of bounds it goes. Back to Grantsville. 7:27 left in regulation. It's still tied 41 all.
That's a good look, clean look from the corner. Just came up a little bit short, and we're still tied here in the fourth quarter.
7:20 to play in the fourth. Drive to the basket, up and under layup, no good. A miss by Allen.
Got to use the glass.
Shot chart would say both teams have missed a lot of gimmies inside the paint tonight. Step back, long two. Hurst knocked that one down. Addie was in rhythm that go around. Her first point since early on in the game, and it's 43-41, Emery by two.
I was going to say it. That's a rhythm jump shot from the baseline.
Allen gives it to Thornton. Drives in, goes right at Stoker. Stoker does not get the call again. She wanted the second charge. Thornton's little scoop shot was enough to get two foul shots now for Grantsville. Opportunity to tie the game in the final 6:51 of the fourth. Stoker saying, what do I got to do to get a charge call? First shot, no good. Missed opportunity for Sadie Thornton, senior point guard here for Grantsville. Under first-year head coach Chase Boydston. A little bit different than seeing Coach Megan Vera on the sidelines. What are your thoughts on Coach Boydston so far?
I like him. He's taken the style that they've played with throughout, which Megan Vera has taught the program. They're similar. They haven't skipped a beat. They're a young team, too. They're aggressive. I like the way they play.
1 of 2 at the foul line for Thornton, so it's 43-42, Emery by 1. Drive, Hurst, no good. Had a beautiful move. Had a clean look at the basket. Could not convert. And now Grantsville can take the lead. They want to push in transition. Allen, left corner, three for the lead. It's long, bounce, no good. Butler comes flying in for the offensive board and gets popped in the face. They rule it a foul on the ground, I believe. Butler thinks she's getting foul shots. She's not getting foul shots. However, that is the 5th personal foul on Stoker. So she is out of the game, which gives Hadley Grimm the opportunity to come back in. Grantsville not happy now that Butler's not getting foul shots.
Not foul shots.
You don't think so? 3-point shot, left corner, good.
Yeah, probably was foul shots,
Worked,
actually.
Worked out well for Grantsville.
Got the rebound, then went up into the shot attempt. She should have been at the free throw line, and it worked in their advantage. They got an extra point out of it.
Foul by Lee at half court. That's the first team foul for Grantsville. 2 for Emery, 1 for Grantsville. 6:15 left of the game, and off of the 3 from Allen. It's a 2-point Grantsville lead. Right side, Hurst goes around a pick. Grimm trying to post up, top of the key. Grimm kick out. Hurst thought about the 3, dribbles in, 24 on the shot clock. She's trapped, wants to go baseline. Excellent seal off. Skyly Guyman will try the 3. Skyly knocks it down. Big time triple by Skyly Guyman. And Emery hops back in front, 46-45.
Yeah, pops the net with an open rhythm 3-pointer, much needed.
6 points for Guyman, all 6 here in the second half. Butler dribbles, penetrates, goes in between 2 defenders and lays it in. What a move for 2. Emmy Butler makes it 47-46 Grantsville. Hurst, she'll try another 3, no good. Long off of the back iron, defensive board to Camry Allen.
It's a good-looking 3, but back to that one by Grantsville and Emmy Butler. What a move.
Butler has been great tonight. Thornton drives, lost the ball. Hurst picks it up. 5:15 to play in the game. It's 47-46. Emery down by 1. Hurst tried to go behind her back, lost the basketball. Lee now holds for Grantsville. Lee pickpocket still by Stilson, and then a foul called as Skyly Guyman picked it up. Second team foul for Grantsville. Ball will go the other way.
Yeah, Lee going for the loose ball, dives right into the body, commits the foul. That's 2 team fouls. We're 2 team fouls apiece. 5 minutes, 4 seconds left in the game. Emery down 1 with the ball.
47-46, 5:04 to play. Emery's got to go the length of the court, moving left to right off of the radio dial. Grantsville's going to fall back into the half-court set.
See if they can get set up in their offense with them falling back.
Stilson goes to Gordon, right side, high pick, set by by Grimm. Now Addie Hurst wants to go to Grimm down low. Spin move at the glass, good for 2. Hadley Grimm gives Emery the 1-point advantage.
It's a great move by Hadley Grimm to spin it into traffic, take it with the contact, and finish on the right-hand side off the glass.
Emery doing a terrific job right now, balanced on the offensive side of the floor. Grimm comes up with a big block and an empty possession for Grantsville. Lady Spartans can expand on a 1-point lead. Stilson drives, draws the foul, shot doesn't fall, but she will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is called against Lee. That's 3 personals on Lee.
Again, getting downhill, then pinning that ball off the glass. It sticks off the glass. Felt like it was going to go in. At the last second, rolls off, but an opportunity with 4:23 left and a 1-point lead to add.
Foul shots 13 and 14 for Stilson. She misses the first off the front of the iron. So right now, 10 of 13 at the stripe.
That one looked like a little bit tired legs on that attempt. Didn't get really much into it, not a lot of push. That's what's short off the front of the rim. Much
Stilson,
better.
Second shot is good. She's got 3 points, and they have all come at the foul line here in the second half. Leah Cowley back into the ball game. Grimm goes to the bench. If Emery wins this game, remember some key moments from Hadley Grimm. 3-point shot, good. Grantsville is finding the rhythm from deep, and it's 50-49. Cowboys take the lead as Sadie Casteno knocks it down. Emery tries to get it right back. Hurst spins it in for 3. It's spun all the way around the rim before dropping. Addie Hurst with a triple, and Emery goes back on top, 52-50.
Yeah, no hesitation. Let it fly.
Casteno, her 3 ball is off of the mark. Cowley with a rebound. Big time defensive stop for Emery. Lady Spartans bring it up now with Stilson. Top of the key, Megan crossover dribble, kicks to the corner. Gordon for 3, good! Cabry Gordon Back-to-back triples for Emery. It's 55-50.
You said it, back-to-back triples. When they were down, they've pushed the lead now to 5 off those 2 triples.
Butler drives, goes right at Cowley, shot good at the rim, 55-52.
Good defense, better offense.
Starting to fill the tension, and the atmosphere is picking up here at the Spartan Center. Gordon drives, Cabry's shot is off of the mark. Skyly Guyman with a big offensive rebound. Gives it out to Hurst, floater in the paint, off the mark, and a rebound to Emmy Butler for Grantsville. Guyman nearly pickpocketed from behind. Cowboys able to maintain. They trail by 3, 55-52, and they're back in control of the basketball. Castillo, she's got the ball out of the right corner, puts it on the ground, wants to split defenders, nothing there, lost it out of bounds. They say poked out of bounds by Hurst. It'll stick with Grantsville. And the Cowboys will go back to Hazley Hall. The starter will come back into the game. Charlotte Lee goes to the bench.
You see Grantsville working the ball to that corner, wanted to take a shot, didn't have any space, and then they almost turned the ball over. Emery defensively now, you got to buckle down.
2.5 minutes, drive to the bucket, shot no good. Allen did a terrific job of getting to the rack, could not finish. Ball in control for Emery. Stilson, can she go coast to coast? She'll try, draws the foul at the rim against Thornton, and Megan Stilson will go back to the line for foul shots number 15 and 16.
Know how the game's being called. That's great, aggressive to get to the rim and get to the free throw line. Almost have the ball roll in through an and one.
She's 11 of 14 at the stripe so far. Stilson with 19 points in the ball game, 3 in the second half. First shot is good. Foul trouble for Grantsville. They are out of fouls to give the remaining 2:24. Emery still has 2 to give, so that is huge. And they can expand on a 4-point lead. Stilson cannot knock down a pair here in the second half. Just 12 of 16 now at the stripe, 56-52. That ball spun all the way around and then popped out. Big possession here for the Cowboys. Possessions are going to be limited the rest of the way. Castillo with the ball out of the left corner. She lost it out of bounds.
Took her eyes off of it. She spins out. Once she took her eyes off what she was doing, it goes off her knee, out of bounds, turnover. It's a big turnover.
It's been tough for her to find a rhythm as she has been in foul trouble the majority of the game.
Keep the ball high.
Cowley gets it to Stilson, and they call it travel. Timeout taken by Coach Famalo. Comes with 2:01 left to play. Emery fresh off the turnover. That means Grantsville ball when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
Emery High School basketball on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Fourth quarter, 2:01 left to play in regulation. Emery 56, Grantsville 52. These two teams enter the fourth quarter in a deadlock tie, 41 all. Emery has extended the lead by as many as 5. Largest lead of the game is 7, but here in the fourth, they carried it to 5. Grantsville will take over, and they are moving right to left off of the radio dial. Thornton with the ball goes to Butler. Guarded by Stilson. Butler, physical play for 2, 10 feet away from the bucket. 56-54. Grantsville down by only 2, and they will go to the press. Hurst draws the foul. Castillo is out of the game. That's her 5th personal. The foul is called at half court, which means not only will Hurst get 2 foul shots, Castillo is out of the game.
She fouls out. She puts Emery at the free throw line. Going back to Butler, though, that's a difficult attempt. That's great defense. She goes up through the body, makes that tough jumper to bring Grantsville within 2.
So Addie Hurst to the line for the first time in this game. Addie's got 8 points. She's knocked down 2 triples. As a team, Emery has 4 3-point shots, 1 from Gordon, 1 from Guyman, 2 from Hurst. Front end of the 2-shot foul is long, no good. Well, with Castino out of the game, I'm going to say pay attention to Camry Allen and Emmy Butler. Emery's going to go to the bench. Hurst will come out if she makes the foul shot. Second shot is good. She'll get her breather. That's a big one. Ellie Stilson will come into the game as Hurst goes 1 of 2 and makes it a 3-point game for Emery.
And for Grantsville, you know what they're going to do? They're going to try to get Butler ISO, try to get her a touch on this possession.
Thornton with the ball off the left wing, puts it on the ground, goes to the corner. There's Allen for 3 in the tie, no good. Loose ball, and should have been a jump. Instead, a foul is called against Ellie Stilson.
I think that's just two girls going for a loose ball, a 50-50 ball.
Well, Emery has 2 fouls to give, make it 1 now. So with 1:25 left, Grantsville's going to keep possession. Cowboy basketball, right side, it's Allen. She's good off of the dribble, kills it on the baseline. Great defense by Guyman, and out of Butler. That's a jump ball. It's got to be, right? Yes. Possession to Emery. Defense collapses on Emmy Butler, forces the turnover with $1:15 left in regulation, 57-54. Emery moving left to right, and here comes a press by Grantsville. They're going to make Emery work for every single inch of this floor. Stilson breaks it, finds Cowley, lost the ball out of bounds. Thornton last touched it coming in from behind. Addie Hurst will come back in. Ellie Stilson goes to the bench.
Put a lot of pressure on Grantsville with a bucket here.
Lob in. It's Stilson, top of the key. Goes to Gordon. Left corner 3, no good. Running down the long rebound, it's Addie Hurst. She's trapped.
Foul.
And a foul called on the ground. Addie's going to go back to the foul line. I believe they called that on Lee, and if that is the case, that's 4 on her. It is on Lee. So 1 more, and she will be disqualified as Addie Hurst will go back for 2 more foul shots. And Travis, if you can get 1, you make this a 2-possession game.
Yeah, tracking down those loose balls, those 50-50 balls we keep talking about. Emery, quicker to it.
Addie misses the front end. So 1 more coming. Sub is Kinley Geipel will come in.
Yeah, need this one.
Geipel comes in. Lee goes to the bench with 4 fouls. 59.2 left in the game.
Last one on target, just needs to take a little bit off of it.
Hurst knocks down the second. That one barely touched the net.
Beautiful. Now, if you're Emery, you want to put a little bit of pressure in the backcourt, make them take some time off the clock with 59.2. You still have some fouls to play with. You got 1.
58-54. You called it. 1 foul to give for Emery. Stilson back into the ballgame. Emery doing the offense for defensive subs. Allen had an open triple. Didn't take it. Timeout by the Grantsville bench, and Coach Boydston.
He didn't like how it was playing out. You pass up that open 3, and then you're kind of scramble mode offensively. Should have took the shot. Instead, you call timeout. 24 on the shot clock, 47.8 game clock.
58-54, Emery by 4, Grantsville ball when we return.
Discover the best in local flavor at Stewart's Market in Castledale and Main Street Market in Farron. Enjoy the largest fresh produce section around. Ripe, vibrant, and hand-selected just for you. The personal butcher ensures every cut is just right, and the deli delights with ready-to-eat favorites. Shop fresh, shop local, and taste the difference community makes. Only at Stewart's Market and Main Street Market. Come home to quality and hometown service today.
Emery Spartan basketball continues on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
47.8 seconds left in the game. Emery 58, Grantsville 54. Cowboys took a full timeout with 24 on the shot clock. Geipel will inbound off of the side. Here comes Grantsville with the basketball. It's Geipel. Got it into Allen. Allen gave it right back to her. A turnover. Ellie Stilson comes up with a huge steal. There's a 5-second differential between the shot and game clock, and Emery has a 2-possession lead if they can take care of the basketball. Gordon is going to hold it, and a foul is called against Grantsville. 31 seconds left. Now, regardless of what Gordon does, it's still going to be a 2-possession game. But you can really apply some pressure right here by connecting on these 2 foul shots. Cabry steps up. She's got 6 points here in the second half, 6 in the first half for 12 total. She can expand on that. First shot is up. It's in. Lee will check back in for the Cowboys with 4 fouls, but only 31.1 left. Emery 1 more foul to give. Second shot for Gordon. Ice in the veins. She's a perfect 5 of 5 at the stripes. 60-54. Emery in control. You do have a foul to give. Stilson guarding Allen. Now to Butler. Butler wants to drive and kick and lost the ball out of bounds. And now if you're Emery, you are in control with 19.2 left. Looking for your second consecutive win over the Grantsville Cowboys. Full timeout taken by Coach Boydston. But Travis Amir 19 ticks away from a huge win.
Yeah, for Emery, they buckled down in the third quarter. They kept the game close in the second quarter, even though that it looked disastrous the way they were turning the ball over, but they kept things close. They come out in the third quarter, they played much better. And in this fourth quarter, defensively, they really grinded a halt to that Grantsville offense.
Grantsville, it's a tough team, man. I mean, defensively, when you look at the way they play, scoring 60 on this team is an accomplishment. Now, the bulk of it has been done at the foul line, but even outside of that, several field goals here in the second half for Emery.
Yeah, for Grantsville, we know they're aggressive defensively, but sometimes if the game doesn't dictate and let you be that physical, and you put yourself in a situation where the other team's at the free throw line an awful lot, it slows things down, and the offense gets into a rhythm, and that's what Emery did. They made their free throws tonight when they needed to.
9 second half field goals for Emery.
Now it's all about getting the ball in clean, not turning the ball over. They're going to go for a quick steal, and then they're going to have to foul.
19.2. Emery will go the length of the floor, left to right off the dial. Need to take care of the basketball. Not give up a quick turnover. Pass down court. Megan Stilson gets it, draws the foul, will go to the line with 15.1 left.
That was a completion, and then a foul.
Stilson first shot up, and it is good. That was the big one. Needed that. Why, you ask? It's a 7-point game. Only 15 seconds left. Not enough time if you're Grantsville. Stilson puts the exclamation point on a phenomenal outing. 62-54, Emery's largest lead of the game. Comes in the final 15 seconds. Butler, long distance three. She knocks it down. Emery doesn't have to inbound the ball. They do. And 62-57 is going to be the final score here tonight.
Butler did all she could. That's a stud for Grantsville. But the Emery offense comes alive in the second half, and they win the game 62-57.
That's an impressive win. Always good to knock off the Grantsville Cowboys. It's hard fought. That is one of the premier teams in the 3A classification. Emery gets their third win of the year, their second straight over the Cowboys. What a way to start off the post-Thanksgiving break here at the Spartan Center in Castledale.
That's a great win here in Castledale. It's a good win here in front of the home crowd. for the Emery Lady Spartans.
Coming up, post-game wrap-up show brought to you by Eastern Utah Community Credit Union. We'll talk about this one. Emery finds a way to get a win over Grantsville 62-57. That means Emery gets a win over the team they faced in the semis and the team that they faced in the 3A state championship a year ago. Not too shabby 5 games into the season. Post-game wrap-up show brought to you by Eastern Utah Community Credit Union is coming up next.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
I was hoping to talk to someone about updating my insurance policy.
I am able to understand complete sentences.
That was a complete sentence?
I didn't understand that.
Or can I just talk to a person?
No one talks to humans anymore.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
I hear you. Why don't we review your coverage with a super check?
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
Looking for the perfect mattress? We've got you covered. At Bill's Home Furnishings, we have the largest selection of mattresses in eastern Utah, including the highly rated Serta Perfect Sleeper. And when it comes to price, we're competitive with anywhere in the state. But we're more than just mattresses. From quality furniture and home accessories to reliable appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house a home. Stop by Bill's Home Furnishings today, where selection, savings, and service meet. Right here in eastern Utah.
Transform your space with Spectrum Paint featuring PPG paint, the ideal choice for any home project. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors at your fingertips, from soothing pastels to vibrant primaries. Whether revamping a room or adding character to your exteriors, Spectrum Paint makes every brush stroke count. Dive into a spectrum where quality meets creativity and paint your world with us. Visit Spectrum Paint to find the perfect shade for your home today.
Picture this. A sudden burst pipe, flames engulfing your kitchen. Disaster strikes when you least expect it. But fear not, because Restore Wizard of Price is here to save the day. Their team of restoration experts is ready to tackle any fire or flood emergency from start to finish. They're not just here to fix the damage, they're here to restore your peace of mind. Don't let disaster catch you off guard. Call Restore Wizard of Price, 637-9165. Restore Wizard, the magic of a fresh start.
When your comfort is on the line, trust the experts who care. At Air Temp Heating and Cooling, we've been dedicated to keeping Castle Country cozy since 1999. Our certified technicians are ready with 24/7 emergency service and the latest knowledge in heating and cooling technology. As a proud Bryant authorized dealer, we'll do whatever it takes to ensure your home or business stays comfortable year-round. Call Air Temp Heating and Cooling today at 637-4468.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
Emery Spartan basketball continues on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Welcome back into the post-game wrap-up show here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Emery gets the win tonight, 62-57. Travis, looked much better in the second half. I don't think there's any doubt.
No, much better in the second half. Like you said, that second quarter was a little, weird.
It was different, yeah.
It was different. It felt weird, but they gave themselves a chance because they kept the game close. They went in the break only down a couple points. You come out in that third quarter, you go on a run, and you seize control of the game. And for Grantsville, we know they're good defensively. They're aggressive. and that aggressive nature kind of bit them tonight as they put Emery at the foul line, and Emery took advantage and made their free throws.
Post-game wrap-up show brought to you by Eastern Utah Community Credit Union. Make sure you stop in any of the branches, and you can turn your Visa debit card into an Emery High School Visa debit card. In fact, I got mine. It takes about 2 minutes to do it. Stop in, tell them you want your Emery High School Spirit card, and you can showcase your Emery High School pride with you wherever you go. Eastern Utah Community Credit Union bringing you the post-game wrap-up show tonight. Travis, Megan Stilson, 22 points. 16 of that 22 comes in the first half.
Played really well. Great player, stud, did everything, willed this team, put the Spartans on her back, and carried them to the finish line.
We take a look at other double-digit scorers. Cabry Gordon was so consistent. She scores 14, 8 in the second half, and they needed all 8 of those to eke this one out. She scored at very important times of this ballgame.
Calming presence out on the floor, and like you said, just smooth offensively, defensively did a good job, knows how to get the ball, moves it into the correct spots, and when they needed a big bucket, they got one from her.
Addie Hurst finishes tonight's game with 10 points, and you know what? She had 7 in the second half, and Travis, I think it was a quiet 10, but they came at big moments. She hits a 3-point shot early on in the game, needed that, right, to get the offense going, has a huge 3-point shot in the second half.
Yeah, both times, like you said, when they needed a bucket, when things started to unravel a little bit, she came through twice.
Final score in this one again tonight. Emery gets the win, 62-57. Post-game wrap-up show brought to you by Eastern Utah Community Credit Union, and I believe we are going to be joined by Megan Stilson. I believe Megan is going to join us at the broadcast table, and we will talk about this tremendous performance in a game that, well, it's difficult against a team like this. No question, the Grantsville Cowboys. Megan Stilson taking out the time to join us. Megan, go ahead, throw the headset on. We'll talk about this one. Boy, how tired are you after that game?
I'm pretty tired because it's still early in the season, not conditioned enough yet.
Yeah, well, that's a good team too, right? They make you work for every inch of the floor, and there's so much that's put on you, being the ball handler that you are against a team like this. Is it fun? Do you look forward to this challenge when you know I got to work for literally every foot of this floor, bringing the ball up pretty much the entire 32 minutes?
Yeah, definitely exciting once I get into it. It's very nervous at the beginning, but once you get into it, it's super fun and exciting.
Well, before we talk about your performance, I want to look at the way the early season has gone so far. So we see this team in the semifinals a year ago, get a win. See them again tonight, get a win, right? Canyon View, a team we lost to in the state championship. See them early on, get a win. So we've seen some Elite 3A competition already this season. And while the record is 3-2, I mean, again, a couple of really impressive wins. How do you like going up against the teams that we saw in the state tournament?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely fun to beat them because a little bit of a sore taste last year.
Yeah. What is it about this Grantsville team and this Emery squad? It seems like every time they get together, it's a battle. It's a fun game, right? I mean, it's going to come down to the wire, and I kind of felt some state tournament tension, atmosphere in this gym here in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, they definitely wanted revenge from the state tournament, but our team we all really came together, and we really just did a good job and put them down.
I have you down for 22 points tonight. You scored 16 in the first half. You had the ability to get to the foul line. What did you see defensively that you were able to take advantage of and get some of those freebies?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I was just like seeing the gaps, I guess, really, and trusting my ball handling skills to dribble around them and get those fouls. It definitely helps.
And again, you take advantage of the foul shots. You were perfect from the stripe in the first half. Did you get a little tired in the second half? Can you contribute that to those misses at the line?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Start pushing a little bit more, right, when you lose a little bit of the strength of the legs. Still, I mean, I'm just looking at it right now. You finish off 14 of 18 from the foul line. You'll take that. If you can get 18 shots at the foul line, typically that's a good thing for this team. I don't think there's any doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about some of the other performers on this team. Cabry hits a huge three-point jumper. Addie hits a big three-point jumper. They both finish in double figures at 14 and 10. They had some key moments offensively.
Yeah, we were struggling a little bit with our threes in the first half, but at the end they really put those big ones in, which helped.
And I thought the offense was more balanced in the second half. It seemed like the bulk of the scoring came from you and Cabry in that first half. But if you go look at the way the scoring kind of averaged out, I mean, 3 girls in double figures, and then all in all, I think there were 7 that actually scored altogether. 8 girls actually scored. So you guys did have some balanced offense. What was different over the final 2 quarters in this game?
I think just we got into it. It's still early in the season. We're missing our seniors definitely from last year, so we're still trying to figure out how we all work together. And definitely in the second half, we figured that out.
I know it's the gift and the curse of high school sports, right? When these classes, they come and they go. And you guys did lose some really key members last year. But it seems like this is a fun group, a lot of camaraderie. You guys like being around each other.
Oh yeah, it's super fun. All the girls are super nice. And they've been playing together for a long time, travel ball and everything, so it just is super fun.
You guys all fill a role, and I know if we're going to talk about individual scorers, I want to talk about some individual moments in this game. I thought Hadley Grimm had two really crucial plays back-to-back. She had a block out of the right corner, comes down, gets a 2-point bucket. That was a huge swing. And Skylie Guyman, just an outstanding athlete, had a couple of big rebounds, gave the offense a couple of extra chances. I mean, those are the plays, the hidden plays, right, that can get you a win against a team like Grantsville.
Yeah, and we dug into our bench a lot, and so some of the people like Hadley that may not have gotten a lot of playing time, when they did come in, they did bring those key moments and big plays.
Yeah, I mean, Coach goes 10 deep tonight, right? I think it was 10 deep, and that's a lot, right? That's a lot of players in a 32-minute game, but you guys didn't skip a beat, that's for sure.
Yeah.
As far as the early season, how would you assess the way the team has played so far?
I think we've been playing really good. We had a couple of letdowns, just throughout our games, but that's just early season, But definitely we're working good and we're working hard and getting it done.
I think we've learned that, right, over the last couple of years. Have those struggles early season, peak, play your best basketball at the right time. You guys have found a way to do that over the last couple of years, and I don't know what the magic touch is, but man, Coach Fomalo seems to have found it because you guys do peak at the right time.
Yeah, John's super supportive. Coach is he's very good about keeping the morale up and just letting everyone know they're doing a good job.
Let me ask you what it's like being a student athlete in the winter sports season, because you get moving and then you get Thanksgiving break, right? We come off of that, you get moving, and then you got Christmas break. It's got to be difficult to really find that rhythm. What do you do to make sure you stay in shape? Being as experienced as you are now, it's not the first time you've gone through this. So what do you do to make sure that you're in peak form by the time we get to January?
Well, one of the blessings I have is I have a big family, and so they all come down for the holidays, and we all get together and go to the gym and play, just hoop around. And a lot of girls in Orangeville around, so I call them up sometimes. We just play.
Mm-hmm. So you're always in the gym.
Yeah, it keeps us in shape for the most part.
You got a big family. When the family gets together for pickup games, you take the ball to the rack the way you did here tonight?
I try, but
you got some ball players in your family. So.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what's next. We get South Severe, if I'm not mistaken, next on the schedule. So, again, you get one night off, and then you're back at it. Do you have to rest up? I mean, do you feel good physically after that game? And that was pretty grueling.
Yeah, I definitely feel it's a little sore, and it was a very physical game, but having a day to rest and keep working hard at practice, so that'll definitely help for Thursday's game.
Okay, I got to ask you two more questions. One, what do you like most about this team? It can be an aspect of the game, something that stands out to you. What do you like most about this current team?
Well, I guess game-wise, I like most that we can all score. We're not just limited to a couple people. And then I guess just how friendly we are on the court and off the court, I think.
And it's always a process, right? A season is a process. So what do you have to do next in this process to continue to get better?
Next, I think we just got to remember that, we got a lot more hard games ahead of us, and don't get caught up in the previous games that we may have won or lost. Just keep an open mind and keep working hard.
Yeah, I know it's a shorter region, smaller region, but it's pretty packed. That's a pretty tough region still.
Yeah, definitely. And we're having a lot of hard, tough preseason games, too, to equate for the smaller region.
Which is common, right? I mean, I feel like your guys' as non-region schedule is always pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Well, Megan, phenomenal tonight, 22 points. Way to get to the foul line. Is there a way to do that? I mean, if someone came up to you and they said, Megan, how do I get to the foul line? What would you tell them?
I don't know. I'd say keep the ball in your hands, I guess, if you want.
Be aggressive, right? Yeah. Take the ball to the basket. Well, no, you did a phenomenal job. That's always a great win when you can top Grantsville. They're one of the cream of the crop teams in the 3A classification. It's a school night. I know it's a little late, so you go rest up, and we'll get back at it Thursday.
Thank you so much.
All right. Megan Stilson joining us here on the post-game wrap-up show. Final score tonight, Emery 62, Grantsville 57. We'll pause one more time and wrap up tonight's broadcast right after this.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
You see your friends with their new travel trailers, four-wheelers, and side-by-sides. They're living the dream, right? Well, it doesn't just have to be a dream. You can start living that same dream life today by starting your new career with GMS Mine Repair and Maintenance. GMS is hiring mechanics, electricians, fabricators, experienced and inexperienced miners. They offer high starting wages, benefits, a 401k, and vacation pay. Local jobs are available. Apply today. Email your resume to kbarker@gmsminerepair.com. The dream can be yours with GMS Mine Repair.
Looking for financial solutions? At Cache Valley Bank, they're here to help. Whether you need commercial loans, mortgages, or expert financial advising, they've got you covered. Visit them today on the corner of First West and Main Street. Cache Valley Bank, your partner in financial success.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When your comfort is on the line, trust the experts who care. At Air Temp Heating and Cooling, we've been dedicated to keeping Castle Country cozy since 1999. Our certified technicians are ready with 24/7 emergency service and the latest knowledge in heating and cooling technology. As a proud Bryant authorized dealer, we'll do whatever it takes to ensure your home or business stays comfortable year-round. Call Air Temp Heating and Cooling today at 637-4468.
I was hoping to talk to someone about updating my insurance policy.
I am able to understand complete sentences.
That was a complete sentence?
I didn't understand that.
Why can't I just talk to a person?
No one talks to humans anymore.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
I hear you. Why don't we review your coverage with a super check?
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
The time is now to join the JN Auto Experience. Browse quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs at our Price or Huntington lots. JN Auto can even help you get financing. Get fast, expert mechanic service to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Treat your car to a spotless wash or make it shine with professional detailing. Even rent a car. All in one convenient stop. JN Auto. Driven forward.
Emery Spartan basketball continues on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Final score tonight, Emery gets the win over Grantsville 62-57. As we wrap up the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union post-game show, Travis, that's a big win.
It's a big win. It's a good win because had everything in it. You fall down. You're trying to figure out how to break the press offensively. Then you finally settle in, and you take control of the game late in the second half, and you get the win.
So we will be back at it tomorrow. We're going to be right here. We'll flip. We'll do Emery High School boys basketball. They are still unbeaten, by the way. A perfect 4-0. Couldn't ask for a better start to the season.
No, they're playing really good, so excited to see them tomorrow night.
Live coverage is going to begin right here at 6:30. Tip-off will follow at 7. It's always a pleasure to be along with you. For Travis Anderson, I'm Jordan Buscarini. Final score again tonight. The Lady Spartans top Grantsville 62-57. Go Spartans!